wait till they stop because I don't want to repeat it again.
Forever.
I don't know if I'll just repeat it one more time. 80. So while we were at the beach, I forgot pull-ups for Miles. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I didn't want to have to go buy any more pull-ups if I didn't have to. But this wasn't our house, and I didn't want to have to like clean the sheets every night. So
That was a joke.
I was like, what am I going to do? So I look in the
back.
bathroom, and underneath the sink, there's sanitary pads and napkins. And I was just like, aha! So I picked an overnight one, one of the long ones. It's thin, but it's long. And I was like, okay, buddy, so here. And I put it on his underwear, and I did the wings and everything. And I was like, if this way, I was like, don't, it's not a diaper. You need to go, you still need to go to the potty. I said, but if there's like 1 or 2 drops, it's not the end of the world. Just let me know, but try not to use it. And he was like, okay. He's like, what is this? I was like, it's for women. I'll explain this to you when you're bigger. I'm not going to do it now. It's just something that women need occasionally. It'll work for you for right now. Okay. He wakes up the next morning and he comes to me, completely dry, by the way. So wonderful. He goes, Mommy, the lady thing worked. I was dry. I had no accident. And I was just like, it's great, bud. So we did that for the whole weekend just because of, like, so when we got home, we didn't put anything on him. He wore his underwear. Last night was the first accident. Friday. That's awesome.
It's good because I wanted you to tell this story on Monday and I forgot.
Oh, is it on now?
Well, the problem was Monday. We went down a rabbit hole. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We were. That was a fever dream.
It was, and honestly, it's Alex's fault.
It is.
He gave us the non sequitur.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Usually it's me. This time it wasn't me.
That's not true. Jackie, you can go on topics, but you won't give me a non sequitur like that was.
There was no reason for that.
Exactly.
There was no.
I know.
I mean, he can't even tell me what kind of journey we went down to get there because there was no journey.
No, I literally asked Alex, how did we get on that conversation?
Yeah.
No recollection.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most fuckable snack. Right.
I feel like it's gotta be yodels.
Yodel's a pretty good answer.
Oh, Joe!
Joe, it was this close to the spit take.
Oh, no, you got it. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Thank you, Joe.
Credit where credit's due. You got him.
It's been a long time. It's been a very long time since we got it. Well
I
done,
gotta
my
say,
friend.
I
Well
have learned really well how to control those spit takes.
You have.
It takes a real doozy of a one to get me.
That was really good.
Oh my god! Here, you want?
The yodel
Is
lines.
she gonna need that for the?
Yeah, she is. That's why it's out.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that it was available for her.
So we got Gwendolyn Christie working on a.
Whoops. But yeah,
Okay.
so Miles is almost diaper free, and I'm like so excited because this is like such a
Dropped
big.
on the floor.
But I have to
Could've been
say,
real
like
fun.
a part of me was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm putting a sanitary napkin in my son's underwear. But at the same time, I was also just like, a part of me was also just like, I'm fucking MacGyver right now. I'm so proud of myself.
What size diapers is he wearing?
4T. 3T, 4T, or 4T, 5T, depending on what brand. And it's weird because
I
some
thought
of
you
them.
said 40, and I was like, holy shit.
He was in Depends. No. No, you know what it is?
Come into
So
the world
some of the brands,
and you leave the world
because
the
he's
same
so
way.
skinny, they just don't, like, if I have the ones that, like, we need to have ones that have elastic in them, because if we have elastic,
Such a simple joke, and yet.
elastic, then he won't be able to
Very good, very
No,
good.
this boy needs elastic, because if he doesn't have elastic, it'll just fall right off his butt.
He's got no ass.
You got no ass.
That's actually not true,
Hank
he
Hill butt.
does, it's just he's so skinny,
You know what?
it doesn't matter.
You're right. Miles has like a little bubble butt.
He does.
It's relative to size.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He has like this cute little baby bubble butt, but it's weird. So I was just like, everything falls off of him. So I was just like, I finally find a brand of pull-ups that actually stay on him, and now he's
He's
growing
got
out
a
of
butt,
them.
just no hips to hold anything up.
No, he has no hips to speak of.
Yeah.
So,
His hips do lie.
They are deceptive. So what happened? Where are we? What's going on?
No idea.
We're in a hotel.
I know we were at I wasn't a museum.
Or
I believe we're still at Neuschwanstein
Yeah, we're still
doing research.
Right. I like we ended the museum last time.
Yeah.
still at the noosh.
You might be at the Noosh. You might have gone to
I
one of the
think
other places,
I
actually.
think this is my first time in this place.
You might have moved to a new location.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't actually watch the video after I linked it, and I assume no one else did either. This is true. Yeah, that's correct. I was right.
I'm telling you, you can't see the display right there
It's not interesting.
until you get past the counter in the
Can
other
you put me in?
direction.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Alex
Listen.
doesn't need to hear shit.
Listen, I tried to get everything set up. But we have to make dick-sucking jokes.
Yeah, it was me. I made a joke about Matt sucking hard dick.
And I followed up.
You sure did. I was very proud of you.
Oh,
That was an excellent response. I was so proud of you.
That's what I'm here for, Jackie. Jackie, I don't, Alex is the one who's rapid fire. I can't keep up with that.
I gotta say, I feel like talking to Alex over 15 years has increased. Like, I'm not saying I'm as fast as either of you, but talking to Alex for 15 years has increased my ability to bounce back occasionally. And I'm starting to teach the kids this because, like,
Your DPM is increasing.
Dicks per minute.
Yeah.
You got me. the kids have been like.
QPM, quips per minute.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
When
It's the PG version.
when the kids are playing anything like pretend or whatever,
Exactly.
they'll be like, Abby, pretend to do this, and then she'll go no, and I'm like, no, it's yes and, okay? You yes and everything.
That's not true. There are definitely situations where the no is appropriate.
Yes, and I'll let them know when that is. But until then, when it's just like, I don't want to do that. It's like, no, just yes and. I'll tell you right now, it'll make playtime so much better if you just yes and the whole thing.
Ooh.
That was like.
That was under.
Yeah, they
Well,
did
right
say
there.
thunderstorms tonight, so.
How apropos.
Nothing would be funnier than for this stream to die due to a loss of power after not being able to do Gabriel Knight for almost 9 months.
Correct.
Really been 9 months?
Has it really?
It was early
December.
December of last year that we last did
God.
this. When you guys were moving, it wasn't. It was
Yeah.
never appropriate to be like, "Hey, you guys want to come over and do it?" And then most of the time we're doing it was like, we get to see you for a few hours, and it was like, there was never a good chance to do it. But now that you're back, there may be and
Still
settled.
kept secret.
Yeah.
I haven't really told anybody.
No.
We
People
mentioned
still
we
are
were
like,
coming-
hey, when are you coming back to Jersey?
Oh,
In
yeah.
the office, and you're like,
I'm already
been.
back. Yeah.
I like how they think you're just on like permanent business trip back to New Jersey.
Oh no, for sure. And honestly,
he is going to be on permanent business trip for like the next 2 months.
Yeah, basically.
which is also true. No, but like people just around the U.S. just said, yeah. So I'm gonna schedule on Central Time. Like, wait, hold on.
Please don't.
No, not Central Time, please. That's an hour more than I really want to stay in this office.
It does feel like people around the country are like, oh, I'll just see you when you're here.
Yeah.
And just assuming you'll be there eventually.
I will.
You will.
And
You're not wrong.
Yeah, listen, whether they want me there or not, I'll appear.
I'll show up.
Listen, my dream of HR SWAT is gonna happen someday.
HR SWAT.
You been saying it?
It's starting to take shape because every time I go to a place, I bring someone in TA with me.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta bring the TA people. I'm
Yeah.
going to Costa Rica, so maybe we can get Derek down there. And
I
then-
mean, yeah, but I didn't get invited to Costa Rica.
Yeah, well, once I get Derek down there, then it's like, great, now we need to take what Jarre's doing and what Alex is doing and, like, chocolate and peanut butter them into one effective team.
Oh, the Reese's.
Yeah.
He's making a Reese's reference. Got it.
Yeah, it's a Reese's reference, in case you didn't get it.
I've never heard of putting chocolate and peanut butter together.
No.
You put your chocolate in my peanut butter. You put your peanut butter in my chocolate. I think of it more
I
like the
immediately
I love
remember
it.
opening the window.
I love
It's
a
more
good
like
Reese's.
the baklava. It's more like the baklava one. You've put your nutty goodness inside of my my pastry. You put your pastry on top of my nutty goodness.
Ew.
It's from Goodies.
Anyway, Katie.
They should They should take that back and rework that a little bit because that.
It was funny as hell.
So, Katie, I believe this is a research segment where you're trying to look up information about.
I can't see the displays until
Baron?
I've gotten past the counter.
Is it a Baron?
I don't remember. I'll just click on things until somebody tells me what's
You
happening.
nailed it. That's exactly how to play these games.
That's all Alex does, by the way.
By any game.
No,
Yeah.
not a fighting game.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
mean,
I meant
depends on
like
the
these
game.
games.
Did you talk to the person yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, I'm talking to the person.
I'm just annoyed that I have to go the wrong way to see that display that I'm standing right next to.
Is that a Reese's commercial?
Yes, it was.
That was a Family Guy bit.
It was?
It was a commercial too.
Did Will Arnett do one of those commercials?
He still does them.
Yes.
I hate Will Arnett.
He still does those commercials, yeah.
I don't hate Will Arnett.
I do. I don't know how he keeps getting work.
I think he's right as a supporting role, but he keeps getting lead roles.
Mm. He's right for his voice. I don't want to see his face.
Talk.
Feel the same
No
about her.
offense, Will or not.
Actually, I disagree. Her voice is awful though.
Whose?
This lady's.
Oh yeah.
Is das die Ludwig Museum? Ja, ja. Ludwig der Zweite von Bayern.
That blank look.
Has her hair always been like
Ik heb begun
kind of
een
off-center?
eindschatting.
Yes.
Yeah, she's got like that long scoop and the short scoop.
No, but it's not even long short. It's more like a wig that's not sitting properly.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's actually her hair, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who did her hair?
Well, I think it's a carryover from when the game was 2D.
This is the hairstyle we're expecting her to have.
When they
Oh,
added
man.
the third D, they didn't quite calibrate her hair correctly.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody took the stills that they drew out.
I think it has more to do
quite
with
literally.
the person who was in charge of hair and makeup was like, fuck, I don't remember how to use this curling brush. Shit.
It just died halfway through.
Yes! Well, shit.
Nice. That side was perfect.
Yeah, oh man, oh, this is so in right now.
We've got $40 to make this game. Get on the stage.
I hope the other side goes just as well.
Listen, Phantasmagoria sold tons. We gotta make another game immediately.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm not gonna read it.
We're back in it.
We're in a museum, guys.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh dear.
And she doesn't even read it for you. You just gotta
Elizabeth.
Ah,
Thank
yes.
God.
And
You
now
have
I'm
no
gonna-
idea, dear cousin, how happy you made me.
Oh no.
The hours recently
Each have to take
passed.
turns reading things.
Yeah, that's what we usually do.
We
Oh
usually
God.
This is part of
Oh
the
man,
course.
we
This is English
learned
all
during
over
Tender
again.
Love and Care. That's
English
best to rotate.
puzzle?
Oh yeah, best to rotate.
I'm gonna call on Jaws this time.
No! No, you didn't give me advance notice to read ahead so I know what I'm reading.
The hours recently passed with you in the railway carriage. I consider among the happiest in my life. Never would the memory fade. You gave me permission to visit you at Ishul. If the time comes for this ardent hope to be fulfilled, I shall be of all men upon the earth most blessed. The feelings of the sincere love and reverence and faithful attachment to you, which I cherished in my heart even as a boy, makes me imagine heaven upon death, and will be
Upon
extinguished.
Earth.
Heaven upon earth.
Heaven upon death.
Death! Heaven upon death, and would be extinguished by earth alone. I beg you with all my heart to forgive the contents of this letter, but I could not help myself.
Man, that Beethoven really had some emotions.
Elizabeth, you can have
No,
life
skip it.
and feeling
Oh, they
it
do
does
read it. I knew they did it, but I just started
Oh.
reading
I
it.
like the way we do it better.
Next. I'm getting so rained on. It's
Jaws?
ridiculous.
Close it.
Close it. I
Oh,
didn't know it
dear
was gonna
God.
rain, Alex, when I opened it.
My dearest Eva,
Ah!
Oh, good. This is from. Okay.
you have not written me in a few. Okay, sorry, I read it as mouths and I got really confused. Months.
You can say mouths, it's
No,
fine.
I'm good. I have missed you. I often try to imagine what you are doing. I hear tales that you have been on retreat and have not been seen in Munich for some time. I suspect it is this new friend you wrote of so mysteriously that takes you away from home. I hope you are enjoying yourself, my beloved, but I beg you to caution. The people need to see you at the throne. I also hesitate to suggest that what your officials do in your absence may not always be in your best interest. You have always been a true king, but you must let the people see you to ensure that they don't forget that.
Sure.
What is it?
Inshore.
Sure.
Shouldn't it be Ensure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but she doesn't she's like a peasant.
No, she's not.
What she knows. Well, so
No, she's not.
I didn't say she I didn't say she is a
She's
peasant.
aristocracy and
well,
she's literate.
well, clearly the
She's like a
E
peasant.
for ensure
She's like a
is
peasant.
at the bottom, whereas E.
Yeah, they moved the E.
She took out a loan with Geico.
She's like a peasant.
No, you're like a peasant.
Also,
She's
I
aristocracy.
am like a
Everybody hated him.
You know,
He was an
she
awful
may be a
peasant.
peasant, but there's nothing like a day.
He spent all their money on
Thing
fucking
in
castles
the
like Neuschwanstein.
world.
conduct.
I fucking hated this guy.
18
Who's next?
He's the
This
Austrian
is actually the
version of that
Harenshim Museum. Excuse me.
Katie, you wanna go next?
Did you prepare, Katie?
Ludwig's friends were concerned for his mental state long before his
Because he
arrest.
kept spending money.
My beloved eagle.
From Eagle Man. No. So the venue that Kate and I first chose, right? Like their voicemail ended with like, "Welcome to Eagle Manor."
Was it an actual person or?
I don't know.
That's it.
No, but
It's lo-fi enough that it could have been.
that venue would have been so awesome if only they actually fulfilled the promises they said for the actual venue that we were going to use.
That is a shame.
They're like, this is a barn. We're like, it's gonna be in August. There's AC, right? We can have the second floor. Yeah.
We're going to finish the second floor. We're going to put in AC.
Oh.
It's happening. We're not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, we might.
Shut.
But
Give me a sec. I gotta change.
More games.
The stream did die, but we're just gonna record.
so Joe, you prepared.
Give me a second, Katie.
Yep.
Katie's the Shank's not even here.
How we call it.
I've got Gloomhaven right over there.
I've been
Oh my god!
desperate.
Finish your character.
I've been desperate to
I
play
can't
like
believe
my
it's been a
coffee
week
with more
already.
than 2
Yeah.
people.
I do need to put my character.
You messaged me and I was like,
5 days
That's
went
right.
by.
Haven.
5 days went by and I didn't even realize.
I've been
Like,
working.
oh,
Saturday was my only
It'll be
day.
okay, Matt. I promise it'll be
I
okay. It'll be
work
okay,
Sunday.
Matt.
And I'm gonna be
Matt, it'll be
Fry-
okay.
Fry your whole fucking computer.
off
Yeah, the computer's
Saturday.
fine.
So Thursday, Friday, off Saturday.
But I don't have the internet.
I'll sit back in the morning.
Yeah, 'cause it's gotta-
We've got.
It's gotta
passport
reconnect,
appointments, trying
yeah.
to get them both squared away, and then Sunday I'm working again.
It's still recording. I'm still recording.
Yeah.
It's no worries.
But our schedule.
That's
Recording.
why.
Oh yeah, I don't stop recording
That's
anymore.
why we came.
And, like,
Never stop.
So those,
Never
like,
stop.
I'm not doing both.
The only person who's like sent me anything after that was Hoops. So you're not alone.
Yeah. No,
Everybody's
I.
getting it together.
Yeah.
Just like.
My character's in my phone. I just need to translate that into the thing.
Go.
That's.
I was reading more about the Sahagin, the Malenti, that some of them do leave if they find out how the rest of the tribe looks at them.
Yeah.
That they're like raised secretly by the community and stuff.
Mhm.
So that might be the way that I'd go. Except like I realized that I'm hated, you know. So,
But why?
but then do I? If we're trained as spies and stuff like
So
that.
there was something I wanted to clarify that I missed for the first session.
top.
The crew of the ship, the Voyage.
Someone's got
is
a
from,
Wi-Fi router around here
country
called Caramel
Tarn,
Glaze.
Mercenaries. They include like monster races.
God.
So like
Oh my god.
minotaurs and bugbears.
Yours is not returned yet, by
So
the
you
way.
can
Okay.
be
Not yet.
Sahagin and be like truthfully Sahagin.
Well, now it does a red light.
I'm connected.
It just came back.
So I don't have to be
or
an
you
oddity
could be
You
a
needed to
part
wait
of
for
the
me to
crew
try to
and just
connect.
Be like I'm a seal.
Yeah, it needed you.
It doesn't matter to me how you want to play it, but
It was
that,
like,
I just
I
want to
identify
present.
as a
I just
seal.
want to give you that option because that's something that I forgot to clarify.
Okay. Because I thought like because I was an orc character, I was like I had to be an oddity on the ship. Saying I don't have oddity.
No.
All right, Katie, you're good.
Let's.
I mean, you are a bit in the way you described yourself as an orc. Like
Weaker than your average bear kind of thing. Yeah.
Weaker than your average bear.
I had to resort to
Every
AI.
bear is weaker than your average bear.
Yeah.
Everyone is ripped out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just well, and,
That's the joke. It looks ripped.
Yeah,
It's
all-
all
it's all-
actually like.
it's just like
It's all just gym muscle. It's not real muscle.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all like injected oils.
Yeah.
yeah. It's there's
Anchor arms.
Every morning it's
Just pop
Botox.
out.
there's useful muscle and then there's and then there's like
That's
show
what I mean. There's
muscle.
functional
Yeah.
muscle and there's show muscle.
Right, yeah. I'm all show. No. Actually, is it basically what you need to do, right? You get a picture of a very skinny orc, and then you put like a muscle suit on him,
Oh, that's actually a great.
like the fake one. Is like just to
Yeah.
look more like my brethren, but actually underneath. Oh, what's that Jason Momoa commercial where he like he like
Oh
goes to
my
his
God,
house,
yeah,
and
he
he
does
takes off
take
his
the
muscles, his
muscles,
hair.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Super thin,
Yeah,
like
super-
California
yeah.
surfer bro.
Like I said, 8 to
With
my
a head
strength,
that's like twice stupid.
Yeah.
which again is very orcish. It feels, you know.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, big head, small brain.
You gotta fit those tusks somewhere.
Oh yeah, it goes all the way up, you know.
That's what she said.
My beloved eagle.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's where we
I
were.
gotta say, I've been reading colons wrong my entire life.
What were you reading them as?
Like space.
He's been saying, my beloved eagle colon.
Oh,
And he's like,
The colon's not silent.
Yeah, you're supposed to do an eagle screech at every colon.
I thought they were just calling me an ass the whole time.
yeah. You're an eagle colon. Of course.
There's an eagle nearby. Colon.
This changes
Last
so many
letter.
letters.
You spoke so movingly of your torment that I was moved to tears. What is this torment? Why won't you confess to me what is truly troubling you? You must know that I would never despise you no matter how horrible you believe your sins to be. Like mauling people to death.
Huh?
Becoming a werewolf.
Oh.
What? I mean, please do not write such
yeah,
barbs to my
werewolves.
heart.
That's what we're.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot.
Barbs to my heart by even suggesting such things. Do not wish to confess to me. At least tell me how I can aid you. I am always your true one.
True
one.
one.
No, you're true one.
This is German translated.
I was gonna say, Katie, thank God you did it.
Welcome to the dove.
But there wasn't a colon.
Colon is the eagle.
They're
My beloved dove cloaca.
Don't get me started.
I won't get you started on the cloacas, trust me.
My God, you know I could go for hours on a cloaca.
we all
I'd rather
know,
you not.
Jackie.
Right. not what I
Jackie said
meant
I
at
could go
all.
for hours on a cloaca.
You're right. Thank you.
Talking
Sorry,
about
one
a
second,
cloaca,
Katie.
shit.
You read.
No. No. Fuck. Oh, shit.
Bishop Frank for his assistance.
Perfect.
Fulfill Ludwig's last wishes. She writes that she has an unusual request.
The heaviest stuff is
But
over us
she
right now.
believes Ludwig had reasons of his own for wishing it to be done. She hopes that his spirit finds peace at last. No further reference to this letter has ever been found. One can only speculate what the last wishes of a cornered and embattled Ludwig might have been. Wasn't there like a thing about breaking the curse?
In this letter, no further
The
reference.
last wishes of a corner. He probably just
What were his
wanted-
last wishes?
Oh.
a cloaca.
This place
As
is
an
getting
eagle.
more questions than answers.
It was an eagle. He wanted. Never mind.
Is this it?
Shave my
Look at
body
these
for the
pictures.
viewing.
They certainly make me incredible uncomfortable. They certainly make me incredible uncomfortable.
Close casket or shave me. Jeez. I've never understood that tradition of having an open
Ludwig is
casket.
Prince
I
Charming.
just never, I
He
never
played the
liked
part
it. I
well.
don't understand why anybody would want that. I
Ludwig
was
is
so thrilled when my grandmother was like, I just want to be cremated. Thank God.
You know what's better?
I'm for you, Graham.
Let's get a closed casket, but still, you're in there. You're just in there, dead. And everyone still walks past you, but it's just closed.
Oh God. And
Is
the
that
worst
not
when
what's
people
the
are
tell
like,
us what's not what the
I got
closed
very
casket
confused.
is?
I was like, isn't that the
I know.
purpose of the coffin?
It's also dumb.
It is, but people, for some
How
reason,
about we go the other
especially
direction?
the Catholics really like to have an open
No
casket.
casket.
They want
Well,
you to see
just
the
Body's
body.
still there.
So for both my grandparents,
Close?
Oh, only body.
Taiwan,
Close?
open casket.
Large
Yeah.
stone slab.
Well, that's
Yeah,
dealer's choice.
Yeah, there's a whole
Close, no
procession
close.
that everyone walks by, last respects, and all that kind of
His
stuff.
family's big on that. They're all big on open caskets. I don't understand it. My entire family, like my one grandma got cremated. My next grandma, she says she wants to be cremated.
Oh, yeah,
My
no.
parents are both like cremate me. I'm
Yeah,
all for it.
I had one family
Turn
member
me,
with a closed
cremate me,
casket.
turn me into a tree. I don't care. Just don't have an open
This
casket.
is open casket and eventual cremation. We had
People
at
don't
the
like
end,
baby
we take a
corpses.
bone from the cremation to,
Oh.
as a whole part to be put
Oh.
in the urn. So yeah, so we see the
So
limbs
Joe's just like,
and
Jesus.
And
process.
see, even that, I would say, as weird as it sounds, even that doesn't bother me as much as just like open casket. Because I've seen people throw
That's a fine
themselves
time
over
for
the
the closed
casket in
casket.
grease
It's like
on this dead body,
Ernest
and that
Hemingway's
bothers me.
shortest,
Oh, yeah, no, that's too much.
shortest
I-
story.
Like I've seen
Oh,
people,
yeah,
like
yeah,
one
yeah.
of like I
Big
saw one
shoes
person like
sale
put their
every
hand
year.
on their
Never
hands, and I was
worn,
just like,
Alex,
this is
still
like a fresh
the
death.
worst
Like,
thing I
if
ever
they
watched in
just
my
died
life.
and you're like having
What?
a moment of grief because
The
I get
video.
that. It's been a week.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a don't touch them.
It's rough, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my whole thing. And honestly, I'm a big believer in like,
As you well know.
like I said, cremate me, make me a tree, let mushrooms eat
Home
me.
movie.
I don't care, man. Just don't do an open
That's the
casket.
one that was
I
clean.
love to believe that. I'm hoping that I can get turned into a diamond.
No one's gonna know what
Because
we're
then
talking
I could be
about.
I've heard
professional.
of that. I've heard of that, and
This
I'm
is
not.
compressing carbon, right?
It is, and apparently like you can make more than one depending on
Oh,
like what kind
fungi.
of remains you have.
I believe that's his father's castle. That's
Can you imagine that though? Like imagine that
Oh, really?
you have a
Okay.
They
ring,
are forced
and
to
it's like
retreat.
You can
this is
literally
my
see
grandma.
Sean Gad.
Not this is my grandma's ring. This is my grandma.
Oh,
And if something happens to this and it gets lost, I lost my grandma.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Gotcha.
I want someone
It's
to.
very
I
small.
want. I want an ancestor. I want a future ancestor of mine to be scarred when they lose the ring that I'm in.
We were just talking about how when Jaws dies, he wants to become a diamond, and I was like, just imagine this, like later on in life, like your grandkids, great-grandkids, this is my grandma. Not, this is my grandma's ring, this is my grandma.
This is grandma.
And if you lose it, you've lost grandma.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the whole.
It's great though, because then your kids get to argue over you. It's
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
Assuming half of them
I
don't
wanna
feel
be a- I
weird at
wanna
the
be a
fact that
family
that
heirloom.
diamond is made out of your dead grandma.
Whatever.
I would like to use my ashes for the American gold medals for the.
Yeah.
Can you do
Oh,
that?
that's fun.
No.
Wouldn't that be carbon metal then?
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure.
Oh,
Well,
I-
carbon.
Like I said, you
They're all
can
painted.
have mushrooms eat me up, I don't care. Make me a tree, have mushrooms eat
We're
me,
Stardust.
burn me up, I do not care.
That's what Marielle plans.
Just
to
chuck
do
me in
for
a
parents.
ditch.
The mushrooms?
Yeah, no,
I'm
no,
serious.
plant a tree. Yeah.
And here's
I'm
the
home
thing,
with
I'm
you,
all
Alex.
for
My
that.
body
The only thing
doesn't
that makes me
need
nervous is
anything.
Have a tree seed in there, and then you just kind of grow.
So that's what they do,
it.
yeah. It makes more
These are
sense to
electrical
me
impulses,
personally, as,
and then there
like,
won't
because
be
all these
electrical
cemeteries
impulses
do all this
anymore.
space, and there's no reason for
Unbeknownst
it.
to Ludwig,
But see, like,
Half of them have exploded right now anyway.
and that's why I want to be a diamond. I want to be a ring,
no one
or
to stop
Which is fine.
just nice
Put
carry
Put me in a
around.
chest
You know,
freezer.
potentially, you know.
My whole thing with the
Full
tree,
of
though,
just
because they were
Next to Walt.
They were talking
Yeah,
about like
yeah,
memorial
exactly.
forests. They were talking about
I've got
memorial
little
forests for
knickknacks.
having people
I'm
buried.
like,
in
oh,
close
this is
to a
important to
tree.
me
They're
because I like
the only
picked it up
negative thing
somewhere.
about it, because
Street
it's
shark.
very
30 years
viable
ago.
option.
Street
Sure.
shark.
Yeah,
The
I've
only
got
problem they
Slamoo
have
over there.
is,
I'm like a
if
big
something
Slamoo
happens to
after
the
I
tree,
die.
like, either
You
it
can
doesn't
keep me
grow
around 'cause it's
properly,
like,
or
oh, wasn't
it's
that fun?
diseased and they have to take it down. Then people will get upset. Oh my
Sometimes.
god, that's my
Pop
grandma's
open the chest
tree.
freezer and be like, oh,
My
yeah.
mom's tree.
Yeah.
Grab a couple
They
of,
were like, so
you know,
they've got to find a way to
frosted glasses out from next to my head.
transport parts of the tree.
I'm trying to remember where
I
you
was
told me
like,
how.
what else do
eventually
people
you're
keep
gonna run
in
out of
chest
space.
freezers?
The body-
Frosted
And well,
glasses,
no, actually, so that's
hamburgers.
the thing that kind of like sells it the
No.
most. So with cemeteries, they're
Gabriel Knight.
I turned around.
I turned
Katie,
to.
Katie is like laser focused.
No,
and
that's
just
good.
like-
I turned around to say, it is funny how we've got 4 different conversations going.
I was thinking the same thing.
But bodies.
Dr. Gooden.
Yes.
They both went to the lake and drowned after he was
Circumstances.
I thought it was circumcised for a second.
I saw the same thing.
Circumcised, unknown.
June
Yeah.
15th, 18. When Ludwig
You know,
and
Joy,
Johann
she's
did not
not-
return
It's a rogue
Was
one.
it a health choice? Was it a social
the
choice?
bodies of the two
This is Austria. Calm down.
June 18th, 1886. Ludwig's funeral procession marches through the streets of Munich, followed by enormous crowds of mourners. The service is held at a packed St. Michael's church. Lightning strikes the church during the service, but no one is harmed.
That's not all.
Ludwig's body is entombed in the
My God, you couldn't do this in
crypt
one
at
sitting?
St. Michael's.
Apparently
His
not.
heart is placed in an urn in the pilgrimage chapel at Altati. in a
can you
village
How
go
much you
back
want to bet we said the
tradition.
same thing when we
The
played it?
urn is shown.
You go back
100%
and
we
like
did.
touch the
His
urn.
heart is in
Might
an
not be
urn.
right.
How bizarre.
How interesting.
How bizarre.
Phylactery.
How bizarre.
Well, lightning struck the church. Lightning almost took out the stream.
Ludwig's body.
So we need to go back and touch the urn.
I need to go back and eat. First
Oh
with
my
the-
God.
Eat the heart so I can converse with the spirit.
When you ask, is Urki
I don't
know
really
if
it's a
different?
Katie.
Yeah, exactly. I think.
But I
Is
can't
Urki
speak to
Katie or
stinks
is
now.
Katie Urki?
How bizarre.
When your
How
character
bizarre.
becomes you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which reminds me never to buy Katie a sword again, because she's cut me open
I was
once.
gonna say
Again?
Yeah, again.
Katie's cut me open
Again?
before.
Look, you challenged me a sword versus spirit fight.
And I almost won if I wasn't trying to, not kill you.
Sadly, she was going for blood.
Yeah, and she
I
got
did.
it too.
I got it too.
Yeah. Went for
I was so
and
scared.
received.
I felt so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that deep. I've got 9 fingers. Can you guess which one's
I
which?
slid down the hill with the spear and it got his thumb.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh, in the webbing? Ow!
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah.
I had a sword.
Now, to be fair, my sister.
I had a sword. This thing's open.
So no, it's not that bad because when I was younger, my sister cut the webbing with a knife when I was younger.
So, oh my god.
Oh,
So
nice.
I've actually got like 4
Looks
stitches
old,
right
though.
in the lower thumb.
Oh, dang.
I've been, I have to say, I have also sliced my thumb in that area. And yeah, the stitches, I gotta say, not the most comfortable place to have stitches.
Oh yeah, I'm thankful I don't remember it because I imagine it was very painful and very
That's
Oh.
not what I clicked.
Oh, what the
Oh
heck?
my god. That's the sleigh for my dream.
What?
Oh my
The
god.
sleigh from
I
our
heard
dream.
the slave.
That's I heard that too.
Okay,
Same.
I was like, which one? What do you mean?
I was waiting for her to say, oh my god,
I was
those
like,
horses are beautiful.
I remember the horribly green screened wolf.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
that was also there.
Midnight sleigh
Okay,
rides.
ready? In German, please.
Go.
Mitternachtlichen König Ludwig Winternacht lange, besonders als älter wird, heißt, dass Erschöpfung, Kopf- und Zahnschmerzen liegen, dass Schlittenfahrten seine Zugehörigkeit hinderten, der Anblick des königlichen Schlittens, wie er nachts durch die alpenländische Gegend glitt, machte die Landbevölkerung nervös, abergläubisch, natürlich täten ihn als schlechtes Omen.
Okay.
I couldn't get over Schlittenfarten.
Every time, I really wanted to be like,
I was trying really
shit
hard.
All right, Joe.
Schlittenfarten.
Scale 1 to 10.
Darf
How
die
was the
Schlittenfarten
German?
kommen?
Very good.
Yay! High five, Katie.
And now we get to read it in English.
Midnight sleigh rides.
Huh. The
Ludwig
midnight
sleigh
sleigh
rides in
rides.
the middle of the night.
This is where we're really gonna have a hard time.
Insomnia, headaches, and toothaches. And the ride soothed his restlessness. With
Wow.
the sight of the king's grand sleigh speeding through the countryside of the Alps often startled the peasants and the superstitious omen of ill fortune.
The midnight I can
Like
see
that,
why.
was-
But what was he doing out there at night?
Becoming a werewolf.
No. The midnight ride. The lines.
He was enjoying the beautiful
I have to
nature.
ask someone. This thing is getting too weird.
Mrs. Smith was the one in the bar in the town. Remember, I think, right? Isn't she like the American who came and she's like, I'm psychic,
Mm-hmm.
Oh
and I'm gonna
yeah.
read all the tarot cards wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe Mrs. Smith will know what my dream meant. I have to ask someone. This thing is getting too weird.
Only too weird now. Can you go to the left now, Katie?
Ludwig embarking on his sleigh.
Ludwig. Oh.
Ludwig's
mask.
death mask. Wow.
Also, nothing happened. Wow.
Another
Ludwig's
weird
death
thing that people
mask.
used to do.
You getting a death mask?
Yeah, get rid of my body and keep my death mask.
You got it. You said it. Can't unsay it now.
I won't unsay it.
All right.
No.
German again.
No.
no, that's a one and done.
But you did such a good job with it, though.
Fun fact, they didn't add the beards.
Yeah.
They actually like cover it. in,
Cover
like,
it
a
over.
Mache and then it's gone.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Wanted.
I've operated under that statement for
I was to
years.
say my kids have been operating under that statement for a while too.
Day after tomorrow, I think this is the movie was based on this.
Just a guy being like, sharpen my pencils. Pencils must be pointed without special order.
I think it was Dennis Quaid.
Reagan himself.
Yeah.
December 4th, if I
And not like
orders
Bruce Campbell
in
Reagan.
my room.
You're just eternally like a kitten, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what she does with the fuzzy blankets, especially.
It's the big eyes.
Oh, that?
These are
I was like, 'cause
actual
she actually
notes
likes
from
to
Ludwig to
nerve
his-
set people when there's fuzzy blankets. It's weird. It's okay. It's just it makes some people uncomfortable.
A great friend.
Your friend.
Your friend!
Brand. Very
December
particularly.
18th.
Frund. In
December 8th.
Great Frund.
the Frund.
Oh, Schloss Linderhof. One of the castles.
Grace Nakamura.
It's not as good as Clicking
Yeah.
on Gabriel.
I don't have anything to say to her at the moment.
She
Yeah.
seems
How
very
do
upset
you
about
tell her
it.
I was
shit?
like, and she's got nothing to say to you.
What's in our
Which I'm very
inventory?
thankful for.
I love that our inventory is a fanny pack.
That's the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the top left, Katie, if you can see it.
Oh, there. Okay, thanks.
You know the fanny packs were originally invented by the Mongols?
Hmm. I knew something of that, but only because we went to a Genghis Khan, Attila the Hun exhibit at the Franklin. That was fun.
That was a good one.
That was a really good one. We actually got to go inside like a yurt that would basically be like what he would have been living in. Those are big. Yurts were big, man.
So you can either go back to Neuschwanstein, or whatever's in the middle, which I assume is where is Rittersburg. So you can go back there and talk to Psychic Lady.
The guy that you're thinking of?
Genghis' name before he took Genghis.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is offhand.
Keep thinking Tenochtitlan.
Yeah, see, that's not
Correct.
Tunuk.
Wait, what were we getting in Siberia too? What were they saying?
Tuk tuk.
Wasn't
Toot
it?
toot.
Temujin.
Tuk toot? Yeah, it's Pippin having
Beak
a fart.
metal.
It's Pippin farting. Tuk toot.
What?
I was confusing with Tenochtitlan.
We're playing a game on Mondays called Siberia,
Two.
and you're in Siberia, but you're going further
Well,
north to a place called
maybe
Siberia, but with a Y.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
And there's a group of indigenous peoples called the Yokul.
Yokels?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and when
yeah.
you're talking to them, they're just like, big metal, tuk tuk. They always end their sentences with tuk tuk.
Tuk toot.
Yeah, we.
Oh, I love this guy.
Yeah, the Mazorca.
Yes.
Kavorka. Did you get it right?
Are the Smiths in their room?
What am I thinking is Mazorca?
I don't know.
You think he's Mazurka from the Addams Family?
You're thinking Zathura.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Jackie.
Thank you.
It's the Polish.
Mazurka!
It's a Polish dance.
Tell me
Yes.
what's going on.
Oh god, I forgot about her. I didn't really. Right.
He looks exactly like Vulcan Tools accountant.
Oh yeah.
He's German. No, actually, no, never mind. Never mind.
Last night. I didn't remember it at first, but
Ours is Irish.
I saw something today at one of the museums.
What was the dream?
I was being chased in the woods by wolves. And I saw a sleigh. Ludwig was inside. He pulled me up, and I thought I was safe. But then he turned into a wolf.
So what do you think, Mother?
A dream of rescue is a spiritual guide dream. The High Priestess in Gabriel's cards must be linked to Ludwig somehow.
What do the wolves represent?
I'm a psychic, dear, not Freud.
Ow.
But the warning I got was about the black wolf, wasn't it? And the wolves in the dream. It must be the same danger.
It's so frustrating. The more I find out, the more questions I have.
Why don't you try a little communicating of your own? Ludwig's the link. Appeal to him. The answers may not come right away, but at least you'll give the guide something specific to say the next time she contacts you.
Isn't there any way that you could, do a psychic reading on Ludwig or something?
To tell you the truth, I've been trying all day to make contact, but I only feel great despair. Ludwig's soul is not at peace.
His heart's in a jar.
I'm German, not Egyptian.
I'd better go.
Anytime you need us, stop by.
Be careful now.
Thanks.
A weird little bit of music playing.
Yep.
Really adds
Only me
the, adds the
and you.
atmosphere. Yeah.
What was that, Alex?
It's their stock American music. should have played Owen the Saints.
Oh yeah, that's thematic.
Neuschwanstein?
Find the urn.
Neuschwanstein, look for the urn.
Eat the heart. What?
It wasn't at Neuschwanstein. I was at a church. That St.
No,
Michael's Church.
that's where.
That's the church.
That's the. I'm not
At
sure
least
if it's
I
at
have
the
the
church.
car
It
keys
might be
now.
at the-
You know what music they should have played? The
What?
Rada drums from the first game. Boom. 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 Boom.
I should get you some Rada drums.
You should.
Wait till we get a bigger house, please.
What?
Wait till we have a bigger house.
She wants me to go hide in a basement when I make my noises.
No, I just. Sorry, my noises. No, I just don't want to have more things in this house.
Yeah, my mom was like, "What can I get you?" I was like, "Nothing. Please, just don't get me anything." But which part of Neuschwanstein do you want to go to?
That one.
The Opera House.
I wonder if Ludwig really meant to throw himself from the tower the night he was arrested. I wonder if Ludwig...
He just drowned in his own castle.
How faithful of a representation of Neuschwanstein is this?
Pretty not.
But not. I was gonna say.
I don't think the guards
Can't
would be
imagine.
bothered while on
Too
duty.
far.
The Black Madonna of
Okay.
Altadine.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
wonder what her story
That
is all
looks like
about.
The
little one.
No, the little one's JD Vance.
Oh! Where's the almond?
Nourish me.
What's the creature on the stomach in Total Recall?
Quado.
Quado.
And seriously old.
Eat your own personal Quado.
Oh, that was Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say this room I remember. This room I do not.
Renovations.
Possibly. That I remember.
Swans.
It wasn't in that room. It's in like an
Oh.
intersection of halls, and it's like
I can
the
almost
center.
picture Ludwig in here. I wonder what he really dreamt about in this room.
What is this?
It's the fucking
This is his
cave.
napping room. He takes his nappy naps here.
Man said, you know what? My room, this house, too regal.
I
I'm the
wonder
king.
why he was.
Right. I need my salt mine.
There's a wild animal in me. I must have cave.
And I'm need cave
I wonder why
hibernate.
he was studying
Boy,
the
needed
occult
more salt
before he
mines.
died.
He spent all their fucking money.
I doubt there's anything left in there now. Besides, the guard would kill me if I.
Do you remember? I remember one puzzle in here.
I know. I think I know what we're supposed to do here. I can't remember exactly.
Can
And you punch a guard. And you knock out a guard and take their clothes.
What kind of game, Jonas?
Snake? Snake? Snake!
Nice view of the Alps.
Game of Life, you.
Nice
Look, it
view.
says about every room. It look like this?
I say I don't remember this room in Neuschwanstein, but in Head and Chiemsee, there is a entire same kind of dimensions all the way down.
Like a ballroom.
It is a ballroom. It's called like the Hall of Mirrors, and it's lined with mirrors on one side and opened on the other.
Oh, that's
So you see the
incredible.
reflection of outside on
So the room looks huge.
That's
Yeah.
I think we need to go back to
amazing.
Schloss Ritter.
It's so cool. That if there's any one you have to go to, Head and Chiemsee is the best one.
Really?
Yeah, I would not go to Neuschwanstein.
Isn't this
It's
around
a
where we
tourist
need the
trap.
flower?
You hear that, Al? Because
Uh,
eventually we will get there.
I don't know what we need it for.
No, but
Yeah.
I remember there was like a
Yeah.
phone call or something that we couldn't do.
That's one of my goals is to go to the best castles in Europe and whatnot.
That one is you have to get on a boat and sail across a lake. To
I
get
know.
there.
Go talk to
Because it's all
Gerd.
closed off.
Yes.
I know. That's
Oh,
part
there's
of
Gerd.
what drew me to it. Because I was like,
No,
that must
That
have
reminds me,
been
I'm
like.
gonna be in Germany. I'm gonna
No
be in
comment?
Hamburg
I'm back.
at the end of October.
Nice.
What?
Hamburg.
Any recommendations?
Wow, did you see
They
how
announced
she
the
walked out of that
time
room?
They're friends now.
That was
What's that?
that just seemed kind of catty
Hamburg?
too, though.
I don't
Like,
remember.
I'm here now.
Fire Ninja?
No breaking eye
No, he's gonna
contact.
be doing punt returns.
Most of
What?
my trip
Punt
was
returns.
spent in,
Now that's not necessarily a bad
Bavaria
thing,
and Austria. That's where my family's from.
Gotcha.
but
gotcha.
he doesn't
So,
rub me as the guy
Because,
who
like,
would.
so my manager was saying
do
next
punt
year
returns and also-
that we try to plan the trip closer to Oktoberfest,
Yes. you
and
should.
then to
Yes.
have like to bring everybody over to check out
Yeah.
Oktoberfest. Apparently, okay, I guess that's like end of September
Have
to
you heard from
October.
Gabriel at
Oktoberfest.
all?
Yeah, and I'll say it's
I'm sorry.
Journey's a good trip because most
Never
people
mind.
speak English. So you don't have to worry
We'll be
about
sick.
any.
Can you, can you go upstairs to the office?
We should be good on the weather now, by the way.
Yeah, it stopped being.
No more thematic thunder.
No, the big stuff's all good past us.
Oh man.
I gotta say, if like water just starts
Just-
spraying at that, it would be.
Oh.
Nice view of the Alps.
Very
Nice
view.
Alps.
Nice view of the Alps.
Let me go open the
Front door?
window in the front door. Get the cross breeze going.
Ritter ancestors, I.
All right, there's at least one thing you're missing from the museum.
There's nothing else on
Okay.
werewolves in the occult section.
Wait, go back to the desk. All I remember about this act is we had to be on the phone a lot. So.
And I think that was Act 2.
Was it?
Yeah.
Anyone need a drink or a piece of pizza or something?
I'll get more
Okay.
in a little bit.
I'll go for now.
I'll write to Gabriel, as soon as I have enough info to blow his little investigation out of the water.
Danke.
Go.
Who should I call?
Ghostbusters.
It wasn't worth picking up the first time.
I ain't afraid of no bed.
There's nothing else on werewolves in the occult section. I'm not sure what other case books would be
Fortunately,
relevant.
that song is ruined now because of that video.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nothing else I can use in the biography section.
Well, the way is clear.
There's nothing else on werewolves in the occult
Oh, I just didn't
section.
see those. Did you? I'm so sorry.
Really bad.
Yeah. So was the sequel. Anything they've done with Ghostbusters except the original movie has been terrible. There's a reason we're not like, Joe, we should watch Ghostbusters too. Because we shouldn't. I was annoyed that when I had to buy the Blu-ray for like 15 years ago, they made me buy 1 and 2. I'm like, I don't even want it in my house. Fucking pink slime. What the fuck? Dan Aykroyd was doing all the coke.
Left none for Ernie Hudson.
What'd you say?
I say you left none for Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson was just happy to have a job.
It's true.
What else did he do besides Congo?
Oz.
Oh, he was on the Oz? Okay.
Oh, he's in. He is. I would say he's either in the most or tied for the most episodes of Oz.
Really? More than Law and Order guy?
Christopher Maloney.
Yeah.
He isn't even a character until like two or three seasons.
Oh, really?
ago.
I just thought he was always there.
Mm-mm. It's Ernie Hudson, J.K. Simmons. Screw the boys. We should just watch Oz.
Well, Jackie wanted to watch
I
that.
don't
That's
have
all we got
anything to
to
say to her at the moment. She's beautiful.
Come on, Elizabeth.
I'll say I started watching The Wire.
Oh.
It's a fantastic show.
Oh,
So
I
good,
know.
dude.
I know.
One of Ludwig's
Although I will say, nothing beat the first season.
The first season is.
Elizabeth of Austria.
I'd say
The first season's the best season. I really do like the second season.
I do too. I like 3 and 4. 5's. How far are you, Joe?
I'm about halfway through season 2.
Ludwig is
All right.
Prince
I've been told my buddy Will says that favorite season.
Season 3's good.
Who's good?
Bunny Coleman's really good.
Another side here.
There's a whole section over here.
Oh,
You're
here it comes.
sneaky.
More reading.
Even after Wagner's death,
I can't sit behind the
Ludwig
computer
still
anymore.
showed signs of obsession with the composer.
Pumping heat
Letter
on me.
written in
Do the thermometer.
1892 by Ludwig
It's over there.
Put it there. Let's see what the temperature gets up to.
Instructs the
It's funny, when you handed it to me,
for a new Wagner
it was like
opera.
78 or
The
something.
conductor went to
While I was
see
holding
the
it, it
king
went
as
up to 80.
instructed. When he
I put it over
arrived,
here,
Ludwig was ill.
and it got down to
He was
about
deceased.
76 before we turned the
Nothing
AC
further
off.
was ever heard of this
And then-
mysterious new
We need to do a
opera.
real test.
Was it a figment of an ill man's
Problem is we
desperate
do.
wishes?
There's too much goddamn noise. It's real. So does Alex.
Ludwig is often
Um,
crowned laurels by the genius
Honestly, rewatching the ones where we have the AC on, it's fucking brutal.
Yeah. Well, you know what else is
26
No
July,
AC.
1864. By the power of
By the power of the lily,
we shall have the
we shall have the strength to resist all temptations throughout the whole year.
Here.
Flowers.
Alex did mention a flower.
Well, I remember the flower because you were all surprised that I noticed it the first, like that was
Yeah.
the first thing I did.
I believe. Well, I think the problem was less that and more of we noticed it immediately too, and we couldn't pick it up for so fucking long. The one problem with this game is that it's very event-based. Like you need to do something in order to be like. Whereas in most games, like if I want to pick something up, I can do it even if I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet.
You can't just hoard resources.
Right.
Excitement. I need to see more of that diary. 26 July.
You need one of those at home.
Get in my car. And my desk.
Get a full body.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I just saw Alex go stand in front of the camera a second.
I don't need to stand in front of the camera. I'm gonna go sit down like this.
Ludwig and Wagner. Ludwig loved the opera of his contemporary Richard Wagner.
Ah, yes,
What
Wagner.
owns it through much of his life. Ludwig considered Wagner a close friend.
I was like, there was no
calling
opera
him
mention
a
yet.
great friend.
Yeah, that's true.
Wagner encouraged this infatuation, somebody
Do they
with
go
a
to the opera
personal
house?
gain. Typical artist.
There may be an opera at some point in this book game.
Ludwig
He didn't say they may go to the opera house at some point in this game. He said there may be an opera at some point in this
these
game.
pins have any symbolic meaning.
Neuschwanstein has the Lake Opera House.
Yes.
Signets and sash pins from the Order of the Knights of St. George. These were worn on Ludwig's uniform, as befitted his rank of Grand Master. They are now the property of the Bavarian Crown Treasury.
Are you reliving the moment when you took
I wonder
the
if these pins have any symbolic meaning.
like the foam band,
Yeah, the edge guard.
the edge guard? Yes.
He looks so regal. Why would he give up all of this pageantry and become a recluse? Ludwig is Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. The Knights of St. George was an aristocratic society dedicated to the acts of chivalry. Ludwig loved the medieval pageantry of the order in his early years, before his increasing reclusiveness drove him to abandon public appearances.
So the hunting lodge, actually, St. George's
Ludwig,
Knights.
Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. There's gotta be a connection between all this St. George stuff and Gabriel.
That's from lack of trying.
No, you're on track.
Richard Wagner.
What a picture.
Ludwig's diary. Ludwig kept a diary from 1869 when he was 24 years old until his death. The diary provides a fascinating look into the mind of this tormented man. The original diary is kept in the Royal Archives. A few entries are shown on the opposite wall.
I've got to see that diary.
One side of her bob, the shorter one, has like a protrusion in the front that
Doesn't go the
veers
right
off
way.
the side of the face.
Ludwig's Grand Master Wardrobe
Keep it
from the
consistent,
Knights of
dang
St. George. Looks like it weighs a ton.
Nice rope.
Good robe.
Go read the diary. Archives?
Did you look in you looked in that little shadow box underneath that painting, right?
Yeah, I did. It had all the medals.
Yeah.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Ja.
Ludwig
Oh, hi, Winnie.
Tagebuch. Im Museum?
Ja.
Wo kann ich Ludwigs Tagebuch hier anschauen?
Die Tagebücher sind ganz persönlich. Die sind in den königlichen Archiven. Niemand darf die lesen. Aber nein, niemand darf die lesen.
Danke.
Danke.
But I didn't answer your question.
Yeah, I gotta go back to the conversation.
I'm not ready to go. Turns away. Wait a minute. What's the opera?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Didn't just dialogue, but
Im Museum ist einen Brief von Ludwig über eine neue Wagner-Oper.
Ja, ich kenne diesen Brief.
Wo kann ich,
Cave's like,
I was like, it's German. I'm skipping it.
You guys, it's for my back. Like, I just find it, like, I feel like that ice pack is getting taken around everywhere. It's for my back.
Gotta pass around
for my neck now.
It was for Abby's leg yesterday.
My neck.
I'm just not
my
making a
back.
joke.
That ice pack on my crack. Ah.
Ah, fuck.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Grüß Gott.
Guten Tag. Ist das die Wagner Museum?
Ja, you're an American, aren't you?
I can tell by your poor German.
Time of year. It will be open next month.
You are American, aren't you?
Tell by your poor hairline.
You are interested in Wagner.
He's seen worse.
Very recently very interested.
Yeah. Most of the house is closed for cleaning, but a few rooms are open. I shouldn't let you probably, but if it is only you, you are alone, aren't you?
Endlessly.
Why not?
He keeps
Great.
pursing his lips because of his diastema.
Joe, you missed that line. It's great. He was like, if it's only you, it's okay. You are alone, aren't you? And she's like, endlessly.
Shining knight, if I charge you.
Thanks, Georg. My name is Grace.
Hello.
Georg.
Eeyore.
Have a good time.
Close enough. See, here's the thing. Jaws now said Eeyore, and that's just what we're going to be calling him now.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
we're all going to know exactly what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey,
Super
Eeyore.
friendly museum guy.
This is, by the way, our MO throughout all of D&D.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Anytime someone will say a name, one of us is going to mispronounce it, and then that's their name.
Yes. Yep.
Yep. Don't let it be written.
Yeah.
Richard Wagner.
Dick Wagner.
Ludwig's favorite.
Dick Wanger.
Blonde lips,
It was a joke. Dick wanger.
Dick wanger.
Dick wagger.
Tricky dick.
Dick wagger.
Wagner's piano. On this piano, the maestro composed his later operas, including The Ring.
No, that's when it would just be like a black curtain, and then all of a sudden you would just see a little bit of a ring in there.
I'm not sure I want to watch these.
Always to the left.
Always left.
Always left.
Always left.
Never break it.
Always
Never
left.
break
What's there
it.
to
The
left?
day we don't do that is the day we
You already know
die.
it's Gandalf. You already know it's Sauron.
No, it's not Gandalf.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, they didn't confirm that anyway. No.
Wagger's Todd.
What?
No, that can't be Gandalf.
It is.
No.
They're talking about the Rings of Power.
Yeah, that's Gandalf.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's pronounced Jandalf. but-
No. I refuse to believe that that's how they introduced Gandalf.
Why?
Because this does. I would much prefer him to be one of the Blue Wizards.
Just because you
Oh, it's
want
not.
it doesn't
it's
mean
not
I know,
Gandalf,
I
it's
know.
That's not how
Ganondorf.
wizards
It's Ganondorf.
Ganon.
Got it.
But that's not how wizards in Tolkien work. They're
Also,
actually
Blue
like
Wizards actually-
celestial beings.
Michel Gondola on the way to
Uh,
Saint-Michel.
No,
It's
I
not
don't-
Radagast.
It's not Radagast.
Carried him into a church where he
I
regained
don't like that. I
consciousness.
really
That's
don't.
why he has
Wagner
a
died 4 days later on this
affiliation
sofa.
for hobbits.
The death
I
of Wagner.
really don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put my finger on it. Why?
I don't like a
exactly.
lot of things about him.
I couldn't get more than 15 minutes through Rings of Power.
We watched it while when Alice was born. Is that in Hunter x Hunter?
Damn,
Tell you I
Hunter x
preferred
Hunter's
one
so
over
good.
the other.
Wagner's death mask.
Wagner's Death
And
Hand.
Death Hand, like, but it doesn't let you click on it.
And
No. That is his hand. That's just cast.
They just cast it in bronze.
He's got
Yeah.
a death mask, death hand.
You
death
have no
pillow.
idea how often that shit would happen, though.
The pillows is too, guys.
Yeah.
The problem
his
with that,
death
because they
pillow.
actually
Yeah.
stopped doing that, because what happened was, as it was decaying in the bronze, because it wasn't technically airtight as I think, it would eventually explode the bronze.
Oh.
Just like it does for coffins. Like, there's a reason you're not supposed to put decaying bodies in a closed container, because a lot of them will actually explode from the gases they're emitted.
Yeah.
Wagner's death.
The lessons we learn
Exactly as it was
in our
when
path
he
towards
died.
immortality.
It looks rather simple.
He was so
considering the
clean.
grandiose
Look
stuff
how
Wagner
perfectly
composed here.
clean that surface is. There's no clutter on there, man. There's nothing. That man never used that desk. I don't care what anybody says.
It looks rather simple considering the grandiose stuff Wagner
He just owned it. It
composed
was in
here.
his house.
It was in his house, yeah. He must have used this all the time. Literally
didn't say it
nothing
was
was
the
happening.
It's just Wagner's
And that's where
death,
J.D. Vance
as
went.
it was on the day that he died.
On the day that he died, my favorite part of it though is like, oh, he must have used this desk all the time.
Oh,
It's like,
shit,
he was like,
actually-
he was laying on the lounge or in the shade,
Yeah,
just
this
like, you know, oh, today was
Uh-huh.
wonderful.
The great patron himself.
Who does he look like? He's that
Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
When's the Eddie Redmayne as Wagner biopic coming out?
Yeah.
When he
That's,
needs money.
Ludwig.
When he needs money.
Classical Greek hero.
I mean, he could be Ludwig. I don't care.
Classical Greek hero.
Holy
It's
Shore
nothing
as
like the other
Ludwig.
Ludwigs.
Andy Dick as Wagner.
Good luck with that.
A portrait given as a gift from Ludwig to Wagner.
Here's a picture of me.
Remember me.
Stuff girl.
June 10th, 1881, Munich residence. Great friend. I am writing to you in the middle of the night. My blood is pounding too wildly for sleep. Tonight's performance, how can I describe it? I am unsure whether to be terrified or thrilled. Perhaps I even feel hopeful. If it is hope, you have given it to me, my friend, for the first time
Neuschwanstein,
in
they
years.
have
We must speak.
the opera theater.
Something happened during the
where
music
the audience
tonight,
is a,
but I must have your absolute
pool or
confidence.
lake.
Yeah.
If you
Ludwig
love
would
me,
sit
come
in the
at
swan
once.
boat and
Your
listen to
devoted
operas,
king, Ludwig.
And
The acoustics were supposed to be like the most phenomenal in the world.
they're great. It does smell like chlorine.
Oh.
Just the way Ludwig wanted it.
Yeah.
July
And,
1882.
Wagner was his
Great
favorite,
and beloved king. Monsieur
Really?
Beaujolais and I have
Yes.
finished the diagram.
Composer,
We
and
checked
he
the
would,
figures many times,
have
and
them all
Monsieur is
perform,
confident that it will
Wagner
work.
and,
8 identical fixtures
his
are to be
troupe
made from the diagram
live
and placed in the theater exactly as specified.
One of my
I'm
favorite
sending
things
the
about this
diagram
is
with
how
your
much
courier.
shorter and
Be full
condensed
of
the
hope
English
and
is
have
compared to the
courage.
German.
All will be well.
Yeah.
Your own Wagner.
Your own. You own me, Wagner.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
Die Handwerker.
Ludwig's death mask.
Look, you. Two words, death mask. One word, totem mask.
If we compared all of the German single words to all of it would be insane.
Miles long.
I don't see anything that looks like those wolf paintings in Neuschwanstein, though. These look like production designs. I don't see anything that looks like those wolf paintings. These look like I don't see anything that look. Opera costumes. Opera costumes.
Getting apricots.
Apricots.
I'm going for apricots.
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 This must be a model of Wagner's own theater,
Oh,
here in
Wagner's.
Bayreuth. This must be a model.
Not paying attention here in Detroit. I'm like, oof, bad place to be.
Apricot.
Apricot. That's
Detroit.
right here. Apricot. Apricot.
You can always talk to him too. Talk to Eeyore.
You're my buddy.
Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those.
See any
Wagner
Wagner souvenir?
souvenir?
Joe's in all his glory. The ice around his neck.
He is.
See any Wagner souvenirs?
No. I didn't care at the
Book in
time.
the case.
Subtle she is not. What's that book in the case?
It's locked up for preservation.
I did get a Beyblade.
What?
Richard Wagner's Beyblade. It's time to duel.
Now I want to see a Wagner opera about Beyblade.
Very intense.
Here, the museum is closed.
A lot of spinning dancers.
That's what the ring was about.
Es ist Spielen Minuten.
Oh my god!
Soak in the atmosphere of the maestro while I compose.
What are you composing?
This, a new arrangement. One of Wagner's pieces.
He's about to
For the Bayreuth Opera?
No. I am only a student at the university. I study music.
You are
Composition.
very old.
I hate when they hold it a little too long and they do nothing.
Is there much of a
They do that all the time.
I know.
Ask my brother. He is the conductor for the Munich Opera.
Well, that's convenient. Does that mean you get free opera tickets?
Yes. I get a week's pass to the Opernfestspiele, the opera festival in Munich. It starts in a few months.
Hope I'm still around to see it.
Come with me if you like. If you're still around, I can go backstage and all sorts of things.
I'd love that. If I'm still in Germany, I'll call you, all right?
Yeah, good.
Do I have your number? No.
Museum number.
Yeah, just call the museum.
Assuming he's not fired for
Tell me about
hitting on
Wagner.
customers.
He was a character.
He's not hitting on her, he's just being nice.
He spent
That's
most
what
of
we
his
like to
time
say.
trying
Like
to
backstage, do
French
other
patrons
things.
subsidize his
Yeah.
work.
He
Unfortunately,
won.
he had expensive
Not
taste.
that much
You
fun.
see,
Talking to the first
but
flautist.
someone of his genius. Can't argue with that.
But Ludwig II supported him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure, but Ludwig came along very late in Wagner's life. By then, he had already been run out of Venice and most major cities because of debt. Ludwig saved him. And the music. Best thing Ludwig ever did.
Ludwig sucked.
Do you know anything about that letter from Wagner to Ludwig in the display case? The one about the diagram?
Ah. No. Some sort of equipment for Ludwig's theater. But I don't know why Wagner would have cared about this. If he was worried about any theater, you would think it would have been his own theater, here, in Bayreuth.
You're right.
All right.
Detroit? I'm sensing a theme.
The buy more.
By
By and large.
Buy smart.
1982, telling him to prepare for a new Wagner opera?
You're full of surprises for an American.
What do you know about it?
Is my boomstick.
No one knows anything about it. It's like a treasure map, you know? It's probably a complete fairy tale, but it does make you wonder.
You have no idea what it could have referred to? Maybe something that Wagner was working on with Ludwig?
Why are you getting aggressive? She's being nice.
She's always aggressive.
She's very intense in this.
But that's what he likes about her.
Is it that? Oh. He's so used to
I like how they were
so
like,
polite.
let's cast the flirtiest baby boy German we could ever find.
Have you ever heard about the wolf panels in the
Oh, audio quality
Oh,
there.
come on.
Did my brother send you here?
Oh, both of them.
No?
Probably not. It's only the letter to the conductor, the wolf panel.
They used a different
My
boom
brother
mic for
thinks I'm
this. That's
crazy
why.
because of all my theories.
What
And they
theories?
didn't adjust.
This is Quatsch. If there was a lost opera, a lost Wagner opera, and if one could find it, to a conductor, this would be like finding King Tut's tomb. But people have looked for it before. If it ever existed, it is gone forever. My brother says I waste my time even thinking about it.
Your brother might be right.
Those always hold a little bit too long.
So Hoops, I moved this from here to here. We're now at 84.4. 0.6.
It's nothing. I'm not even supposed to have seen it.
Tell me what you saw.
You see, my brother says that Wagner was too egotistical to have produced a lost opera. If he was working on something new, every person in Bayreuth would have heard about it. On the other hand, it was in Ludwig's character to have wanted a private opera.
But it wouldn't have been private. Ludwig's letter shows he intended it to be played in Munich.
Yes, but that it would get so far without Wagner telling others? Why keep it a secret?
Maybe there was a very good reason for secrecy.
For example?
Like... Never mind.
Like werewolves.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment.
Like personal danger. Continue the conversation.
Cosima was Wagner's wife, I think. She probably just talks about him in her journal.
Wow. How dismissive of a woman.
Yeah. Oh, she probably just talks about her husband. God, what other value did she have?
Ah.
Okay, goodbye, I guess.
I don't need anything. Well, I need this chair.
Yeah. When you're at the opera house, if you find my tail, please bring it back.
And we tie it all back together.
It's amazing that this entire museum was able to employ golf masters.
Good point.
They're gold
PGA
jackets.
Masters.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, the jackets.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, okay. You got the money. You gotta spend it, you know?
When you have one gold jacket, you only one security person in any room at
Little known fact, PGA Masters, expert martial artist. They don't tell you that.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah,
Totally.
yeah. You only ever need the one in the room.
Oh, did you buy John's book, by the way?
Whose book?
John Dyer?
Keep You made a book? No,
You didn't see that John Dyer wrote a book?
No. What do you write about?
Oh, I'll give you exactly what it was called.
Oh dear God.
Was it about anything?
No.
I figured he was doing a lot of dying. Because he's John Dyer.
Great guy. No, he very well-to-do guy.
You get it?
The book he wrote was called The Glorious Fight: Martial Arts Principles That Will Make You a Better Labor Negotiator Overnight.
What?
He's combining his love of martial arts and union negotiations.
Love it.
All into one.
That actually sounds like a fun read. I might buy the book.
I was to say, that sounds right up your alley. So.
What kind of flowers these are?
I might actually buy the book. Hold on. You have a link to that?
I'll pull it right now.
I might. You know what?
Were you able to pick flowers there?
No. That was an angry turnaround from Grace. Leaving the church.
She's been doing that for everything, though.
So the stage direction was turn right, but like with feeling, and she did it with gusto.
What am I doing?
Making your phone calls. Need to go to the post office.
Did you read Gabriel's letter last time? I don't remember. On your inventory.
Yeah, this is where things get frustrating because there's like seemingly random things that you need to do to trigger the ability to do other things.
Which wouldn't be as bad if we were playing this on a more regular basis.
Right.
You
We
decided
can't
to come
remember
over.
9 months
That's
ago.
great. Good and tag and all that. I'm sure you.
Good tag and all that.
I'm sure you and Gerda are hitting it off.
I'm not sure what it all means, but it might be useful. But Ludwig II, you know, I think you might have something there. Ubergrau says there are 2 places you should check out. Ludwig had a castle called New Swan.
Yeah, we read this because you would have talked about Neuschwanstein otherwise. Yeah. Okay.
Sincerely, it's me, Gabriel Knight.
Gabriel.
Don't worry.
What else is in your
I
inventory?
think I'm on vacation here.
Alright, so you have the biography. I believe we read that last time. I believe we did the Gerda stuff.
Yeah, view all the.
Take it to
Yeah.
the
So,
Ludwig Museum.
There is... I would say explore the house upstairs. Oh, no, we did that
Did we
already.
not do
Never mind.
that?
We did that. Never mind. Sorry.
Flowers for Gerda.
So I guess there's still something at the museum.
Yeah, there's something here too.
If you go to the map and then hit hint.
I did. It's
She did.
this
It's
place
both
in the
here
museum.
and the museum. Did Gerda say anything to you when you came in?
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
I'd say go back to the museum then for now. The Ludwig Museum. Wait, was that the one?
Wagner Museum.
Sorry, yes. I meant Wagner, but I said Ludwig. Katie, I know you were looking at the desk before. Did you look at the letters on the desk?
I tried. It didn't.
You can look at the letters on the
Yeah,
desk. I think that's what you're missing.
That's probably it then. Kept telling me it doesn't look like that.
What kind of car is that?
DeLorean.
I wish. Actually, no. DeLoreans are actually notoriously pieces of trash.
Yeah, they are. My cousin bought one for no reason at all. But the Victorian one, by the way.
Victorian one?
Remember my cousin that...
Lives
Oh,
the Victorian
that!
lifestyle.
Yeah.
He also bought a DeLorean.
He also bought a DeLorean, because he's a big fan of Back to the Future. He bought a DeLorean. My one
His
cousin,
wife is much more into
his
the
wife-
Victorian
his
stuff
wife-
than he is.
His wife,
He
she wrote a book about, like a memoir about how she learned to wear corsets all the time, and that's just how she is. She wears Victorian clothes every day. They are fixing up Victorian houses. They do tours about Victorian stuff.
He rides a penny farthing bicycle.
He rides a penny farthing. Like he fixes up old-fashioned Victorian bikes, and to the point where like he basically said to her, "We can't have kids if this is how you want to live, because I'm not going to bring a kid into this."
The Vittles
And so they
Bacher
didn't.
Theater.
But he
ancient.
also wears Victorian
Every
clothes.
square
Like that's just
inch
how they
is
dress
measured.
now. They try to understand Victorian life
It
by
looks like
living
an
Victorian.
architectural drawing of a
And he's what, like
They
a
were in
museum?
Seattle.
Vittles
Now they're in
Bacher
Ohio.
Theater, München. Every square inch.
He's
sorry,
like a
not
museum
Ohio.
curator or something. I don't remember.
Next to Seattle, wherever it was. Not in Washington.
Not a Victorian
Next state
museum.
over.
Oregon?
Not
Something
Oregon,
like
the other way.
Like a regular ass museum.
I know, that's what I'm trying to
The
remember. I
Wagner
can't remember
Museum.
what's up there. But anyway,
I don't have anything to ask it.
he is a like when I knew him before like all the weird stuff happened, he was really into like computers, and he really liked like he was a red guy, and he's an archivist. That's his whole job, is he's an archivist.
Archivist, that's what it is.
Yeah, and so he did like research and stuff like that, but he was really into like computers and movies and things. They don't do any of that now, but he did buy a DeLorean.
I suppose it was around in the 1880s.
Wagner souvenirs. Don't think
The
I need any of
famous
those.
1880s DeLorean.
Yes.
I mean, you know, someone back there saw it.
Part 3.
Idaho, that's
Exactly
it. They're in Idaho. Sorry.
Idaho.
Idaho.
Riding.
Oh, hey,
riding
Seraph!
bikes.
How long have you been watching this?
Well, he used to. That was his whole job before they even got together. Is he used to help run a bike shop,
must
like a
be a
real bike
model
shop
of
for like
Wagner's own
modern
theater,
bikes.
here
And then
by Roy.
somehow, after being with his wife, like it became like all about fixing up Victorian bikes.
She said, "I can change him." Did.
Yeah, basically.
Nice. Well, good on her, I suppose.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She found a niche.
You feeling
She stuck
better,
with
Sarah,
it.
or no?
She's been successful with it for the most part. Like, you know, good on her for knowing what she wanted to do and going with it and sticking with it. And she met somebody who was more than happy to support that dream. And I'm very happy for them for that. That's all great.
But also.
I haven't spoken to Gabriel in years, but
Gabriel Knight?
Alright, I just bought John Dyer's book.
That's it. Maybe try
Nice.
going back to Rittersburg and seeing if
See
the
what this is all
Goethe
about.
event now happens.
It's about,
This is the-
it's mixing the
this is the
top
frust-
martial arts with labor union negotiations.
Although I did read the blurb,
Interesting.
it seems very anti-union, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
well, that'll be interesting
John
too.
is very anti-union. So.
Well, yeah.
I
Well,
get
yeah,
it.
because,
I'm
I mean,
back.
which side of the table do you think we sat
Because
on
the
for
aggression-
Yeah, that's true.
those negotiations?
I just love that passive aggressive, like I'm not gonna break
I
eye
don't have
contact as I
anything
walk
to
across
ask
the
Gabby
room.
right now.
Established
Alright,
dominance.
I gotta figure out what
Ritter
ridiculous
ancestors.
event you haven't done.
Go up to your desk.
You didn't go to
Yeah.
the deli counter and buy a rice first.
Oh.
Ah, damn.
That's a Gabriel chapter.
No sausage, no go.
I'm glad you remembered the white sausage.
Dude,
You wait a second. You think this man's gonna forget about a sausage he saw one time? Come on.
That's true. No sausage
No
leaves
homo.
the brain.
I had to word it that way though. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been as funny. Oh fucking Christ! You
Did
can try
you-
using the cards to call. I don't know. It's
All right, to Gabe. Who should I call?
the business cards. Yeah, that one.
Oh, you can call Eeyore.
This is it, yeah.
Who is this guy again?
Professor Barclay.
What is his point?
You called him in the last chapter.
Oh, it's the guy from Home Improvement. Not
Did
Home
you see
Improvement.
Richard Card.
Professor Barkley? It's Grace.
Oh, good. I have a name for you. It's Herr Josef.
The one with the crazy Italian brother.
Yes.
You are.
Redheaded father.
Oh yeah, you're talking about
Yeah, I do. It's
it's not 8 syllables. It's
4982.
the other one.
555.
Grounded for life.
Grounded for life.
Grounded for Life, yes.
That one.
That's exactly right.
Show kicks ass, actually.
It's a great show.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
Every time I saw it on, I actually sat down
When you
and
coming
watched
back to
it.
school, Gracie?
When I figure it out, I'll
There was
let
one
you know.
episode where the youngest
Well,
son
be
saw
good.
The Exorcist, and he was acting like he was possessed all
You
the
just tell
time.
me to be good.
To the point where like the
Yeah.
father eventually,
Yeah.
the grandfather eventually brought over a priest. It was like, could you just like pretend, just to like get it over with? So he
Was
was
that
like,
the- I
okay,
think it's the
fine.
first
So he
one,
puts
yeah.
his fingers in water. Power of Christ compels you. He's like, oh my god, oh it burns. He's like, oh that's vodka. Sorry.
What show is this?
Ground for
Ground
life.
for
Good for
Yeah,
life.
Ground for Life.
Show.
It really was.
He also has Ludwig on the wall.
Hello, sind Sie Herr Josef Dahlmeier?
He was also in
You
a
must be
buddy
Grace
cop
Nakamura,
drama.
the
He was
American
like the
history
sidekick.
student.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear you're interested in Ludwig II.
He wasn't in
Very.
much.
That wasn't
Good.
Blade Runner.
There's something I want to show you. Drive
Oh, no,
to
but he
there
was in
on
Blade.
Starburger Sea. Meet me at the memorial
Blade.
He was in
He was
Blade.
the vampire,
Yeah,
that
he's a
gross
vampire.
vampire.
Was there anything you wanted me to look into before we meet?
Well, I was hoping you knew something about someone called the Black Wolf. He was a contemporary of Ludwig's. He lived in Prussia, I think, and he was well connected.
Never heard of him, but I'll check. See you there.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, that was even that little thing held too long on Grace's reaction.
They do it on all of them. All of them. It's almost like they need a buffer, I guess, for loading the next
You
bit
okay,
in,
Johnson?
but it's just too long.
Gotham. It's Harvey Bullock in Gotham as well.
Ah, there you go.
Did you hear anybody?
It's an event. You'll just meet him.
Okay. I just checking to see if it's like.
It'll. You should have a new place
You
unlocked.
can use
in your
whatever
That's my
glasses
guess
you
as well.
want, Jaws. No worries. Use those two.
Tiny glass.
The kids, now that Abby can like reach that with a stool, reach all of the glasses, she keeps pulling those out because she's like, "Hey, this looks so cool." I was like, "They are so thin. It makes me so nervous when the kids."
Classy.
I don't know what you guys are looking at. I had everything under control, thank you very much. As I was. There we go.
Hey.
It's Cecil.
That's a big cross.
I'm assuming that's St. Michael's.
Which one? There's a St.
You know what?
Michael's everywhere.
Let me save it, Katie.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
Actually, there's a whole thing on that about how technically Saint Michael is worshipped more
Bigger.
than, like, the Archangel Michael is worshipped more than Jesus Christ, technically,
Oh.
which is something that I've put into many stories that everybody's been like, that's not true. It's like, no, if you look statistically, no one, like, people have, sure, they have crucifixes, but 9 times out of 10 you'll find people don't have a crucifix, they have a medallion of Saint Michael.
But
If it's because they didn't realize, that's a whole other thing.
well, I thought,
Well, so part of it, but believe it or not, it's because part of it is that they, as much as Jesus like saved everybody, Saint Michael is portrayed as this incredible hero that slew the like birds through the dragon, but like Michael like took down the devil, like, you know, like all that. So because of that, he's been so idolized, I guess technically, that like they can't not separate the two.
I thought Jesus Christ was the superstar.
He is.
Didn't he have
He'll always be our
color code
superstar.
or something?
I just imagine like
That's Joseph.
I just imagine like Jesus and Michael up in heaven being like, you know, I'm the savior. Yeah, but I'm cool.
I've got a sword made of fire.
Yeah, you're
turn
a
water into
shepherd.
We are not the same.
We're
Yeah,
all
exactly.
they're all your little lambs, and that's great. But I'm a hero.
Go to the left exit, I guess.
With this.
It's a
You guys
memorial
want to leave the
chapel.
roll? I was hiding those tickets.
It's a memorial
They were in
chapel.
Aldi for $2.
Imperials?
There's
Yes.
hazelnut in the middle.
I know that.
Hazelnut
I know
chocolate.
that container.
I'm very familiar with this as well, Katie.
We
yes.
were in CVS and I saw that there was a can that was like $8 and I was like, oh my god, I love these, but I'm not gonna spend $8. Then I get to Aldi and I noticed they were on sale for $2 and I was like,
Oh,
yeah. The kids don't know they exist.
Childhood.
And they never will.
And they never will.
I will say, I was looking, I'm like, there's definitely another location. I remember being like by the lake.
Something's happening.
Loch Ness.
Oh, look at that halation around her.
This is where he died. You must be Grace.
That's called poor compositor.
Both art.
Look at that afro.
I wanted you to
Those
see it.
curls, man. Oh, and a mullet. God, stop it.
I feel him here the most.
Curly mullet, I hate it.
Rocking the mullet.
What did you
What a
want?
time to be alive. An age where no matter how hard the wind blew, your hair was exactly where it was.
You know why? Moose. Lots and lots of moose and hairspray.
Oh yeah.
Yes. He was the last real king that Bavaria had. As a Bavarian and a history buff, well, that's enough to hook me right in.
But there's more, right?
He was a romantic, you know. A dreamer. And he was misunderstood, maligned.
Sounds like you can relate.
Me? Hell, I have it easy. At least I live in the 1990s.
Maybe watching a silent
and
rom-com
not
play
every
out in
eye
front
in
of
the
me.
country is on me. But yes, I can relate.
Mullet and turtleneck.
Mullet and the turtleneck.
You know about Ludwig's diary,
It's
right?
the awful combo.
How can I get my hands on it?
1980.
Whoever
I have
did the
been
hair for
trying
this game
myself for
made some
5
bad
years.
choices.
Or
Keep
some
it locked
great
up tight
choices.
in the royal
Iconic.
Let it out.
I don't mind her hair in
Iconic.
this.
That will hurt his image.
They won't let anyone
Not a
see
fan.
it.
See,
Not
like,
ever?
like right now her hair looks fine.
One
Before it
person
was just
outside of
like,
the
what
government
happened?
ever
Why is your wig
conceived
why is your
the
wig
biographer,
askew?
Sir Richmond Chapel. He had
It's the
friends among
flick off the
German
one
royals
side
and
that
they
really
let him
pisses
look
me
at
off.
Yeah, me too. That one
That
little,
one.
little curl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Drives me nuts.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
If you do or you find out anything, you must share.
It's a sign that she's
It's
a
a
rebel.
promise.
Even her hair doesn't listen.
That has nothing to do with her being a rebel.
No, no, no.
That has to do with not being very good at persuasion.
I don't know where
You
to
couldn't persuade
start.
her hair.
There's so
You couldn't
much.
persuade. She's just super aggressive about everything, and her hair's like, nope, not me.
Listen,
Yep.
it's a 14-hour flight.
For independent Bavarian statehood to Prussia in 1870. Bavaria
Wait,
became
remind
a part of
Did you
United
not sleep in?
Germany
She just
and
went
Ludwig
straight from a
became
plane, and
king
this
head
is where
prince
she's
under
been this entire time,
Prussian
from the plane right
This
on?
is the third day.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's been sleeping at Schloss already.
Okay, I was just, well, she got a dream on a plane.
She didn't bring any clothes, but
Actually, no, it's her second day.
German states made some amount of sense.
Day 2.
I'm like
Must have
Feels
had
like
that
months.
problem.
convinced the
At
longer
very
side of her
least, he
hair
should have
before was on the
negotiated
right
better
side.
terms.
So what was
The one, so on
And
the,
now it's on.
so her bangs are only cut here. It's still it's longer here for some reason. Her bangs go further back, and this side is longer than the other side.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I think what we're seeing here is different
What
days
about
of
Ludwig
like
personally?
videoing of recording, right? So like
You'll find
months
two
have gone by and had to
perspectives on
redo her hair again.
The view
And they
towards
forgot
that's-
which side it was.
romantic
That's
ideal,
actually possible.
Ludwig
Whoever cut her bangs in the scene.
Then
Much
there
worse.
is the
Yeah.
historian's point of view.
You don't go straight.
Ludwig was plagued with
Bring
guilt
back the
What are you
over
thinking?
his sexual orientation.
Either that or she cut her
and
own
was
bangs.
driven
That is the
mad
look of someone who
with
cuts their own
self-loathing.
bangs.
But I take it you're not buying either point of view.
Dr. Skills.
Well, it's all
She
too
knows what she's
convenient,
doing.
isn't
You
it?
don't cut your own bangs on purpose.
That he was a devout Catholic, there is no question, and I'm sure there were pressures on him to be
Alex?
normal.
yes,
Can you grab me some more
He
Diet Coke?
was no prude.
yes, I can.
This is what she looks like in the next game.
Philosophy,
Just hair.
the
She's not even
principle.
Asian. No.
Anything Ludwig was
Yeah,
too much
the
in
next game is
Romania.
a
He
wild
didn't
ride.
give a damn what anyone thought.
I'm surprised.
Besides,
We haven't
he
gotten
tried
there
to
yet,
hide
Joe.
his
So I'm
relationship.
surprised there's actually a next game.
If he suffers from anything in his romantic life,
I miss Gabriel Knight 1.
as purely as he himself
I
is.
say that every
This
time you
is
guys say
getting
you want to play
worse
this
and
game.
worse.
Yeah, I gotta say, Gabriel Knight 3 was
Graceless as usual.
real bad.
Gabriel Knight 3 might not look as good, but from what I've understood is that
His
it's still a
diary was
really
filled
good game.
with self-guilt, but I'm sure it's not about
As
that.
long as it's better than those.
If I knew I'd
Although you
write
said it's
my
also
own book,
video,
set the
so
record
forget
straight.
it.
No, not if I'm.
Oh, it's not. All right, it already has an extra point on it for me.
I don't know about that.
Have you read anything about Ludwig's midnight sleigh rides?
Would that have been something? To be out at night and suddenly see him scoot by with his entourage? They say the night agitated Ludwig, and that being outdoors and the rushing feeling of the sleigh calmed him down. Sometimes even the sleigh wasn't enough. He would stop in some remote woods, order his servants to stay put, and go wandering off by himself for hours. It drove the servants crazy.
Do you like listening with not listening?
Huh? Yeah.
Tell me about Bismarck.
Listen.
Bismarck. He was
I'm
the
up to
Prussian
the point
Kaiser's
energy's
chancellor.
gone.
Alex, why is that
I'm
T-Rex
standing
working?
not to fall asleep.
Bismarck
Why is
had a
that T-Rex
reputation
working?
for learning people's weaknesses
Well,
and
because
manipulating
this
them.
T-Rex goes absolutely
It's a
fucking
matter of
bonkers
record that
when
he
you put
had
a coin
spies
in
on
the
Ludwig's
thing.
staff. He may even have had a henchman even closer to the king, and he was involved in the conspiracy to declare Ludwig insane.
Come on, T-Rex.
You broke it.
Dude, I fixed that already. What are you doing?
Breaking it.
No.
I need to get a coin.
Are you serious right now?
He tried to trick it and it wasn't having it.
I know it. Now he busted it. Now it's gonna not work right.
I was gonna say if I have a coin to
I have to
contribute
fix
to
that
the cause.
twice. You suck, man. It was super cool though. That was what our neighbors got. Give it. Bring it here. Bring it here.
And
No,
there it
it's-
is.
No.
There it is.
That's not what he's supposed to do.
Please bring it here.
Well, keep on camera at least.
Bring it over here. Let me fix
Do it once broken on camera.
Oh, yeah, the jack.
Because I looked at it, it was twerking. I was like, I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Black Wolf.
No, I did.
You bought miles of twerking T-Rex.
The neighbor. The neighbor brought Miles a twerking T-Rex.
His name was Godin. Paul Godin.
Well, they say know your audience. I suppose.
Being called the Black Wolf.
Who was he?
I can't believe you did
He's
that.
throwing it back.
He was handsome, charming, dangerous, or so they say. He was very
There he
clear
goes.
to have been a
There
foreign
it is.
fucking spy, even an assassin.
It's adorable. I love it.
So you were interested in him.
He is so. You have no idea how many times go like, can I have a coin? Can I feed my dinosaur? It's like, yes, dude, you can absolutely have a coin to feed this dinosaur.
Earn your coin, feed your dinosaur. Welcome
He
to
stole
adulthood.
half the coins out of my car.
Who are they talking about, Katie?
And offered his services.
That's Black Wolf.
Bismarck was a good judge of talent, of that sort anyway.
What else do you know about Godin?
He must have done something remarkable.
Was this
Bismarck
Ludwig's
was not a generous
illegitimate
man.
great-great-grandchild?
He liked to string people
No,
along with
he's just a
promises
historian.
They came through.
Who happens to be Ludwig's great-great-grandchild.
That we don't know of.
And that was the last
Turns out he wasn't going around as a werewolf.
It's not that unusual.
That explains the mullet.
Back then, when you were given a title, you usually
Did Wagner have a mullet?
moved to a place where no one knew
He
your
didn't
name.
have
That's
Did
we know.
Ludwig have a mullet?
I mean, they all wore wigs back then. For all we know.
Pump his ass and get away with it.
So this is less about Gabriel Knight and more about the relationships that Grace is having on this trip.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these dudes that Grace is flirting information out of.
And having a cat fight with Gerda.
I mean, the cat fight with Gerda. They're over it. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're friends now.
Yeah. No, but that's also flirting.
Right. Because Grace caught her crying over the grave of her
Yeah.
dead lover.
Yeah.
She was like, "Ooh, wait, she's human."
Ah,
Unlike me.
You would need a
I'm
research permit from the
And the
government.
compositing
Access
is
to
so
that
bad
would
here.
be very hard to get.
Or is it so artful?
Great.
No.
What's the line from the Glass Onion? So dumb. It's genius. No, it's just plain dumb.
No, just dumb.
A couple of years ago, I was introduced to this great old man, a real old world
You know, it's surprising how well they
His
capture his
grandfather was Richard Horning, Ludwig's equestrian. Oh, he told some great Ludwig stories. Sometimes I get lucky. Anyway, he said that
Well,
after
he's
the
got a
hunting
big
accident,
soda over
Ludwig got terribly ill. That he had a fever
Big
and
soda?
was out
Yeah.
crazy. They were afraid that the wolf had been carrying a disease
Where's my
that
big old
might have
beer?
gone septic.
A wolf?
Where's my big old?
It's not so unusual. There
Where
were
is
a lot
my
of
big
wolves
old
in the
one?
Alps back then. The Soviets were really worried.
Where's my big old house?
Physically, anyway. Horning's grandfather said it was the fever that broke
I'm
Ludwig's
Peter
mind.
Luck.
That he was worse than ever after that.
No.
poops down on the toilet.
What do you mean Ludwig got worse after the accident?
Ludwig always had been a very private person. But after the accident, he got darker, more crazy. Towards the end, he was even forcing his servants to enter his chamber over so they couldn't
Read
see
between
his
the lines.
face.
The werewolves
His
can hear them in the woods.
was fearsome. He would fly into a room just a mistake.
Must have been terrified of him.
Yes, well. Horning's grandfather felt sorry for Ludwig.
Where's the top of my cup, by the way?
He was
You
always
had it.
gives to his servants to
Can you
apologize.
go get it, please?
I went looking for it. I couldn't find it. It's on top of the pizza.
Okay.
You mentioned that there were other reasons why Ludwig.
Let's just lie to my face some more, man.
I didn't lie to your face. I was looking for it. I didn't get it, and then I found it.
Oh, I forgot.
Catch.
I forgot you did the one
Up.
that guys always look for things. Oh, it's not there. And thank you for teaching my kids that, by the way. It's been wonderful.
Horning's grandfather said the sounds that came from there were
I'll teach you
awful.
something.
Well, the servants had superstitions.
My favorite was even Aunt Dar at the beach. Even Aunt Dar at the beach was like, I was like, oh yeah, of course, because we're gonna look for it like a guy looks for it, because that's what the kids do. And Aunt Dar goes,
Maybe it was
I
Father
really
trying to
hate
save
how
you.
true that is.
Well,
There
I
we
guess
go.
that's all for now. Thanks for your help.
It's my pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
If you ever want to talk again, just give me a call. I'll meet you down.
I will. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, massive.
Thank you.
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
Like on the cross.
My eagle!
So this is where they found Ludwig's body, by the way.
Along with Dr. Gooden, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Dwight Gooden.
There's no colon on that cross.
And that was a built-in call.
Turns out the whole cross is a colon.
Oh.
Oh no.
But like
That's how they were
the organ colon.
Remarkably emblematic of the Catholic Church.
That was so bad, Jackie. I can't believe I got that reaction out of you.
No, but you knew it was coming in.
No, the shit was coming. It's colon.
There is one thing I'm really happy of. That's the fact that it's so easy to make my kids laugh. I know that comes from me.
So I think we're going back to Schloss Ritter now.
It could be also Wagner.
What's the hint? Say. Jesus.
Okay there?
Sorry, I don't know why Alex's Jesus really got me. It was like, what do we have left?
Yeah, fuck.
Schloss.
Let's talk about now?
Gerda? Yes? Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
I can forge one for you?
You
Oh.
can maybe get such things very fast.
You think? I was gonna write Gabriel today anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go.
Alright. So now let's write Gabriel and be like, can you talk to the Ubergrau and bypass all of the
Hold
German
on.
government?
I like how it wasn't just Ubergrau, it was the Ubergrau. Can you talk to the Ubergrau? Ah yes, I do know the Ubergrau.
I should get a letter off to Gabriel. I need to include a note to Ubergrau about the research permit.
I was gonna say, you gonna just
Gabriel.
talk about it, or are you gonna do it?
Gabriel, get off your ass
do
and
a
get me my
narration
permit.
DJ.
I'm doing all
Gabriel
this
Knight does
research
not
for you.
believe in
Fucking
show,
help
don't
me.
tell.
Writing a letter now, sending it to the Ubergrau.
I'm not gonna lie, even though it's not the real post office, just the thought of having to go to the post office in the game is already making me feel like, ugh. I don't like having
But what
to
if
make
they
the
have
trip.
D&D?
Oh,
Now that would be
yeah,
exciting.
D&D stamps.
When they had Wonder Woman stamps, I was all about it. Oh, I got Star Trek ones too. When the Star Trek stamps were out, I was on it.
Did you use them?
Only for our wedding stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
Katie.
You sound like you're on your deathbed.
Sorry. Katie. Before you leave.
Thank God we cleaned that tube, huh?
Yeah, look at the Ludwig book.
There's nothing else.
It's in your inventory.
In your inventory.
I was like, alright, which one?
Katie, look at the book. When my time
He's
runs.
the
Look at
fairy
that
tale
fancy
king of
schmancy
Bavaria.
man. Oh, he's a Pisces.
Look. A phone number.
That's a Pisces symbol.
Okay. Oh my god.
You can maybe just use the book on the phone. Why not?
Would be a stupid thing anyone would do.
I didn't want you to
It's
go
so
wander
stupid, it
back
just
to
might
every
work.
single location before we did that.
I didn't remember this.
It's so stupid. It just
I would
might
have
happen.
never done this.
Correct.
Ever.
There are many parts of this game that should be saying that.
No, I think you might not have, but if you opened the book without Alex's prompting, eventually you would have done that.
No, I wouldn't have.
You would never have gone back to your inventory?
Not to see that there was a phone number there in the front and to think about, because I'm not hearing, I know now that he said that we talked about the biographer, everybody was talking, so I couldn't really hear all that stuff.
Right. That's why I wanted to be like, I know there's a lot going on. I wanted to be like, let's get it.
Oh.
However, his son is living.
Oh. Well, is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right. Thomas Chappell's number in England is 41 20
I guess Alex was right. This is the chapter of all the phone calls.
It's the phone. It's the phone call
What
chapter.
Grace does. He makes calls and gets shit done.
Yeah.
Yep. And Gabriel wanders around and is like, I'm gonna hang out at this smoking lounge.
I'm gonna put this cuckoo clock in the tree.
Yeah. So now you've got Chappell's number that she just gave you.
Yep. I just wanted to walk away so I could go back to the phone.
Yeah. Every time I make a phone call, this is why it takes me so long to get through my work.
Yeah.
I make a phone call, I stand up, take a lap. Go sit down.
You make a good phone
It's
call.
how you get your steps in for the day.
Have
There's
a
no
wank.
way you get that in without doing that in between phone calls.
No, what I do is
that at work?
No, I
No,
take
what he does is he goes to the bathroom and he jerks off. Make a good phone call, you have a wank to celebrate.
No, I take my little like wrist tracker thing and I
Oh, he
loop
puts it on his foot.
I loop it in my shoelaces.
Yeah.
And then I sit there and I shake my leg.
He won't stop because he can't
Funny.
physically
Your
stop
actual
shaking his
health
leg.
steps, not just your fake.
Oh, no,
you
my
missed,
fake
you
steps.
missed the one or two times that he actually.
He's
put
like
on
in
my
the
kids.
real one.
Don't worry. Now I have access to the closet that has all of like the HR things. I just get all of the points for our like program thing, and I just manually load all the points.
I'm calling from Rittersburg,
No.
Everything is by the book. There's no problems there.
He's just looking for tips.
Oh. No, I'll tell you right, greatest tip. Now that Alice is running around and walking, put your Fitbit on her.
Goodbye, Joseph.
Yeah, that's fine.
Farewell, my friend.
Sort of.
What'd you say?
You have my earbuds.
Or
I
perhaps
have
he
it
took good
in my
notes.
ear. Joe's got it.
Oh, Joe, wait. There's a sweatshirt on the hook there. Is that yours? Black one?
Headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather broke, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed
Whose
to see
fucking
the
sweatshirt is
original
this?
Whose sweatshirt is that?
so he wouldn't publish the entire work.
All right.
I
Sorry,
can't
Joe.
let
Thank
see
you.
it.
Charles, is that your sweatshirt?
Contact in the National Archive.
No, I don't have.
I can't remember the last time I saw Jaws in a pullover.
Is that your pullover sweatshirt?
Really cannot let it out of my hands.
It's a black one.
Hallie got it. I haven't worn a hoodie in.
We don't have.
That's what I mean.
Very well. The best of luck.
I prefer the zipper.
I know you don't wear pullovers for the most part.
No.
That's why I
Already
thought
the
for sure that
material
Drew
is
was-
wrong.
Can't be.
It's weird. I'm gonna wash it and keep it then. Because it's really big. It looks like it's super comfy.
Has anyone else ever been here?
So
No. No one comes here. Are you
Haynes
kidding?
EcoSmart.
What?
Haynes
Hanes?
Means nothing to me.
No one.
Oh my
comes
God! It's Bob Haynes' sweatshirt.
No one comes to our home, other than you people.
What do you mean, you people?
I'm just gonna wash it and start using it myself because it looks stupid comfy. So.
Yeah, well. Is it Drew's?
I'm trying to think if there's anyone that's entered.
I don't think Drew's been here
Drew
in like
hasn't
2
been here
years.
in over a year, yeah.
Oh, more than that.
Is this Katie's?
Could be 3 years.
Katie Shite?
Yeah.
No.
No, because we gave her... Oh, actually, it could be. Remember I told you about that sweatshirt?
Because she left her sweatshirt here the previous time.
And you brought it with
But
you,
you're
right?
She
Oh my
came
God,
over
she
here.
did come. She came wearing a sweatshirt
But wait,
last
didn't
week.
you give her that back? Because didn't I bring
Joe,
that out to you?
sorry, because you just kneel back down. Can you bring me that sweatshirt so I can send a picture to Katie and be like, did you leave another fucking
Because
sweatshirt
she
at my house?
put her sweatshirt, because the other sweatshirt she had here, and it wasn't until the kids like pulled it out from behind the cushions. Like,
Yeah, I
what
know.
is this?
And
was
I
like,
gave
oh
it
my
back
God.
to her, and then she was at work messaging me. She was like, I'm so cold. And I was like, you have a sweatshirt in your drawer that you left at my house.
I mean,
It's
nondescript
fairly
black.
large. That's why I thought it, because it looks like a dude's sweatshirt.
Here,
so
hold
I
it
thought
up.
was
Yeah,
Joe's.
nondescript black.
Model it like Price is Right. Thank you.
Make sure that goes out to all HR. All of Jaws'
Also,
serious
put it in
credibility.
Discord.
The best part is that it's a live photo. So.
Put it in
No,
Discord
they
as well,
don't.
please.
I got you covered.
They know it's all a ruse.
Yes.
Get them comfortable and then
yes.
lay it on them.
And then I bite. Metaphorically.
You're a mongoose.
He's so bold, he's like a mongoose.
Suck you. Organize a notebook, correct?
Mrs.
Oh, Al, good news. So apparently, when Liv, who's one of the people that directs the Manville classrooms, she came today for the orientation. She said she said that all of the teachers and their assistants are supposed to be at the Manville High School for the New Year meeting. Remember, I was scheduled for Sawyerville on Friday. I did not. I still do not want to go to Sawyerville. So I was like, I hate the fact that I have to drive all the way, to which would be from 9 to 4. And so today, Liv was like, "Oh no, you've got to go to the high school in Manville for the thing." So she talked to Lucy. I no longer have to go to Sawyerville. I can't tell you how happy I am about that. And now I have to go to Manville High School, but they want to get us out by 1 o'clock, and I cannot. I'm so excited
Oh,
for that.
hell yeah. That's awesome.
This is actually handwritten.
Yes.
All the letters are different.
Yes. It is an actual, yeah. You can tell because all the E's are slightly different from each other. What is that?
Sorry, my mom was asking me to translate Alice.
Translate Alice.
Oh, Sayreville.
Sayreville. Sawyerville. Sayreville.
It's Sayreville.
Yeah. Sawyerville. Sayreville.
It's definitely Sayreville.
It is pronounced Sayreville. It's spelled Sawyerville.
No, it's pronounced
it's
S-A-Y-R-E.
Oh, that's not how they wrote it down on the meeting thing. They said S-A-W-Y-E-R.
Okay, well, they're very wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was like, how far is Sayreville from Somerset? And I was like, 15 hours. Hold on a second.
No, it's Sayreville, but it's still.
Maybe.
I didn't want to go.
Not Alex. Alice, their daughter, is what it was the
Yeah.
comment about.
Oh.
It's a literal child, not a me child.
Not that you don't have to translate Alex sometimes too.
Oh, you all the time actually.
Wait, Alex can be translated?
Yeah, that's it's way more.
Yes, no. We have a small toddler. She is not 2, and she speaks
Toddler.
weird. She speaks toddler. But a coherent toddler.
I was gonna say
Meet the
her
Schwarzenegger.
pronunciation's very good for her
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
That's a girl thing, by the way.
Oh.
That's definitely a girl thing because I've noticed even with like all the kids that I have coming through our classroom, 9 times out of 10 the ones who need speech therapy are boys.
That's funny because like my sister and I both got sent to like ESL, but like I had no reason to be. Like my sister, I can understand because like she learned Chinese first.
Right.
That was like that, and that's fair, right? So maybe there was like a couple of things where maybe she could have used it, but like honestly, I don't think
Did
she
you get
needed
the
to be there
letter
either.
Mm.
Right, but for me,
Or no,
my spelling tests were 100.
You have to go to the
I
town.
was
right, there's a
spelling
post
things
office
just
in
fine.
town.
I was speaking just fine. I don't know why they
I
said
meant
that.
Gerda instead of
Just
Grace.
to cover their butts, to be like, well, we definitely made sure.
I guess, and you know what? I took that to heart because I just because then when the reading commentary came up, I just read every book.
There you go.
Yeah. What do you want from me? You know?
Oh, you think I suck? Now I'm the best.
Yeah.
Although I will say, when Alice was here last week, just yelling Miles at the top of her lungs repeatedly.
I know.
Oh yeah.
It was great.
No,
And Miles reveled in it. He was so excited.
Of course.
No, she has. I mean, we told you she has a list of names, and Abby and Miles have been added to that list.
I love it.
Yeah. You checked in on them.
They're so excited by it.
Abby
by the way.
sleeping, Miles sleeping.
They were asking, they were like, is Alice coming? I was like, probably not, guys. I'm pretty sure Alice is with her grandparents. And so I don't like to tell them when Alice is going to be here because if they think Alice is going to be here and she's not,
They won't shut up about it for
it
one
will
thing.
be awful. I've gotten to the point now where, like, we won't even tell them something is coming until, like, the day before or even, like, the minute before. Like, we didn't say anything about it. The one time we was like, oh, yeah, we're going to go to the beach. They would not. The
Yeah,
hell
we were
up.
talking about
They would
like
tell
next
people-
month maybe we'll go to the beach, and they were like, "How many
So we're
days
going
to
to the beach tomorrow, right? Like,
It's like,
no, it's
do you
next
want
month.
money
She
or-
told
35.
people at summer
Yeah, you
camp,
gotta
I'm
pay
going
her.
to the beach tomorrow. I was like, no, you're not. You're going to summer camp tomorrow
Is that
because
what it is?
are you
Yeah, you
kidding
gotta pay
me?
her.
So like
What do you mean
days
tomorrow?
and days.
It's Monday.
Right, like, are you
What's
kidding
in your
me?
inventory,
Days
Katie?
and days of this. So I was like, no, I'm never
My
telling
favorite-
these kids anything ever. The one time I was like, I could probably trust them. They're older now. I could probably. No, I can't. I can't trust them with shit. I will never tell them anything.
Do we? I don't think we need money.
No, we need money.
Are you sure?
You get
Are we gonna have to sell
Yeah, but
ourselves
you've
for
got your
quarter?
wallet
No,
right
I
there.
already gave it to
Oh,
her.
well.
Oh, do you already paid her?
I already gave it to her.
Okay. So Katie, I need you to check something then.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Yeah, you gave her the letter. Now you gotta give
Okay.
her money.
Yeah.
Would have just sat there on the thing until I walked back at some point. Like, would she have let me leave without paying for it and just sat there?
I don't know. But I will say, before we leave town, you gotta check something.
Flour again?
The white sausage.
This is something. Let's check it. Let's see.
She checked it before, but she should check it again now that more events have happened.
Yeah.
The flour.
Go check the flower.
Again.
This took us so fucking long when we were playing this game. Because there's no reason to come
it's
back
blooming now.
to come back and check these flowers.
It's blooming now.
Yeah, nobody
Except
mentions
the time has
anything.
passed.
It's not
No,
like-
the guy at the lake mentions the flower
barely.
briefly.
Barely.
Gibt's das denn die Lilienblumen schon?
Sehr schön.
I like how
Ja, aber das
apparently
ist doch
in
noch so
Germany
kalt.
there's no problem with a bunch of strangers walking up to a person and just saying things to them. Well, those will never grow
Für
back.
Sie
Well
ein
done.
Geschenk von der Madonna.
Oh no.
From Madonna?
Das ist Ihre Liebe.
Wow.
Heute Nacht wird es kalt und sie wird sowieso
Pre or post cone boob?
I'm sorry, what?
Madonna.
Madonna.
Oh, Madonna.
Yeah, the flowers came directly from Madonna. Probably pre-con boot.
Oh,
Don't know how she.
Yeah, are we borderline
I
or
don't
like
know
a
how she
virgin?
navigates the airports with them all.
Now that you know
I
the
know,
song.
right?
It's a good song.
I know, although it was.
Lullaby
That was a
Man.
fun stream.
That was a fun time.
Which one?
When I had Alex listen to all of the nursery, like the lullaby versions of songs, and have
Oh.
him guess what the song and artist was.
You should play that game with Abby because she is apparently all about making us guess what songs are that she is singing. And I gotta say,
That I know.
I'm not good at that. He's better. I keep telling her, you do
She
that
got
with
a few years
Daddy.
ago.
Mommy's not musically adept. I have to remember to bring books for I gotta remember that. I'll make a note. I'm gonna forget.
I heard something about a Madonna. I don't.
It's a gift from
Gift
the
from
Madonna.
Madonna.
Okay. It annoys me that they don't translate the German.
Correct.
Because if I'm Grace, I understand the German.
Right.
Well enough, at least.
Yep. I don't remember this too much like this, with too much German like this.
Oh, there's a
Pissing
shitload
me
of German.
off.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's go back to the map and we'll see where we need to go now. Right, every time you gotta take your keys out. It doesn't annoy you in real life.
In a game, you just kind of expect it.
That's because it just kind of happens when you're doing it in real life.
Right.
And this one I have to go click on that particular thing, then click on the cars keys,
You need to
click
be
in the right
very
spot,
intentional.
and then click out of the keys, and then click onto the door.
Sometimes my pockets give me enough trouble where actually I wish that was the. Gotta click through and just find the keys because my hands get stuck in my pocket sometimes.
Why don't you just get looser pockets?
Yeah,
no.
Josh, Jesus
No,
Christ.
that's not the issue. I've had too many things
This
in
is
my
because
pocket.
you're wearing
I
such
think it was
tight
the pause.
pants.
The pause was actually trying to think of the plausibility of getting bigger pockets.
Like, wait.
I was like,
Huh.
can I do that? No, I can't.
See, even Sarah agrees. It was really fun. Oh, I gotta do another one of these trivias one day.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
come up with a concept though.
We also got to do our newlywed game.
We do.
Yes, I've been talking about that for years.
Well, get Mike and awesome.
I don't have
That's
anything
part
to
of it.
ask you.
Hey, look, they've got Theo now, okay?
I know. We should have
Which
done
they
this.
have
We
yet
should
to
have done this 3 years ago.
We should have done this pre-Theo.
Oh. What?
Alice and Theo, not yet.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't met
Abby
our
and
kids either.
Miles have not met Theo either. They're gonna love him.
We need to have
How
them
old
all
is he
meet.
now?
9 months, isn't he? Yeah.
He's 11 months.
11 months, that's it.
He's
He's almost a year, I know.
So the songs you didn't get were "Wrapped Around Your Finger" by the Police,
which I'd never heard.
which was astonishing. "November Rain," Guns N' Roses.
Which I have heard, but
Yeah.
forgot the slow
You
intro.
didn't get Foo Fighters' "Everlong."
Really?
No, I didn't.
No way, no way.
Jackie.
You?
Jaggy.
Well, here's what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're gonna do it with her.
I'm gonna have to do it with Jackie.
No. I'm not very
You've
good
signed
at
yourself
it. I
up.
know I'm not good at it, but
Congrats,
you.
you've signed yourself
you
up.
are though, but but Alex is.
I know, Jackie. I can't stress how difficult this actually was.
But then
Sarah can back me up.
You're so close. This is the screen.
That one right here?
Alex didn't get "Borderline" by Madonna because he didn't know the song.
Catch the cross.
He didn't get "Iron Maiden" 2 Minutes to Midnight. And he also didn't
Flower
get "Islands in the Stream" by Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. Actually a Bee Gees song.
Okay, maybe we have to do the other stuff before that.
See, Sarah said it was
Oh wait,
tough as
this
hell.
might be the screen.
Oh, I recognize that it's tough.
Can you click the water?
It just doesn't let.
Hold on. Go up, go up.
It gives me. Basically, it's saying no, not yet.
But I gotta change color. You saw that, right?
Yeah, and every time I click, it says no.
Because we have to do the other stuff first.
Yeah, I guess
It's like,
so.
yeah, you can do this, but not yet.
So yeah, you can do that once we. I think there's probably still stuff at the Wagner Museum.
Because that I don't know what. Because
You've touched fucking everything there. Yes.
And I tried to talk to him again, and it came back and it's like, I have nothing to talk about with him.
No, let's go and look for maybe there's something related to the flower at the museum.
Jackie, you see what Sarah wrote?
70% recognized by 80%. Really?
Yeah,
this
it's
was
tough.
actually very difficult.
I
And
mean, I believe it.
I had tested this. This came up as a lark when I was with Mike and
Part of
my
my
friend.
problem is that I also don't know the names of songs.
Yeah,
so,
it's difficult. That's why I was about to say Alex didn't get "Going to California" by Led Zeppelin because he couldn't remember the name.
Right.
For those about to rock, we salute you. He didn't get.
Really? Well, that makes sense.
He didn't get
Look at
"Man
the
in
couch.
Mirror." He
Bottom
didn't
it down
get
on that sofa.
"Sabbath Bloody Sabbath," but he didn't know that
Kind
song.
of creepy.
That'll
Did
be
you
another
look at
night
the
where we'll
plaque
just
on
do
the
that
couch?
then.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Because now that you're mentioning it, I will.
Yep.
I will give it a shot.
I'm not gonna do all the same songs.
Look at the desk
That's
again.
fine.
So the architect.
Yep.
It looks like every
How long
square
did it let you
inch-
listen to it? Do we get to listen to the whole song? Or?
No.
It's wasn't
I was
used
giving
by
Alex like
Whitfield
30
already
seconds.
Oh,
built?
that's not bad. Okay.
Why would
Right, I think 30 seconds.
Yeah, about.
It was
We looked
it
at
was
the
fun.
desk
It
mask.
turned out to be a lot more fun than I thought it was going to
Yeah.
We looked at all this.
be. But it's not easy, and it's
I mean, I believe that.
understandable. I wouldn't have gotten a lot of them myself.
And I'm legitimately terrible with music, so I'm sure I'll be even worse. But I'm
We
surprised
looked
at
in all of
Everlong
these.
because that is one of
both
the songs
both
that
of
he
those
played
shadow
the
boxes.
most.
I tried to pick songs that I thought he would know.
Yeah.
They just say they're
I
productions and not related
I
to the
succeeded in
songs or
most cases.
songs
There's
or
just like a couple he didn't.
But it's
opera costumes?
Yeah. Can we come towards the screen as opposed to like through either of those doors?
Not that I saw. Trying.
Yeah.
If any exit.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we have come full. Piano.
Come back out towards where Georg is.
Wagner souvenir.
Yes.
Yeah, you looked at
Cosimo
this.
is
You clicked on those in front
I
of
don't have
him.
any.
And what about the ones that are right, like those little statues? Or in front of the statues?
Wagner souvenirs.
Yeah. Can you give the flower to Georg?
Did you talk to him?
Yep. They won't talk anymore.
I'm not sure Georg would want. I'm not sure Georg.
Did you ever click on the water without the flower?
Water without the flower?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did, but.
So zoom in and then click on the water. I'm just trying to figure out things that can be done rather than things you have. Because otherwise, this is impossible.
I'm looking at, I've got a list here with the events and the points that are related to them. So if at 354, we should be at Put the Lily.
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
Guess not.
Take the lily out again.
Very bizarre.
Is there other water we can put it in? Is it this little puddle of water at your feet? No. Can you look at the lily?
Father Getz said the lily was a gift from the Madonna. That's an odd way of looking
Well, we're
at
missing
it.
something that would have triggered this. This is basically near the end of the chapter. Katie, if you go back to the map, is what's missing? What's the hint?
It's saying that there's stuff at the
Wagner,
Wagner
Ritter.
Museum and at Schloss Ritter.
Let's do Wagner. Figure that out.
That's where it just was. There was nothing else to click.
I know.
Maybe go back to Gerda?
It does say something later. You say something about Gert saying something as you walk in.
Hi, Gerda. I'm back.
Alright. Did you read the sign near the sofa?
Yep.
You look at the desk and the drawing. Yeah, we read the letter on the desk, and you looked at the drawing. You read the two letters in the display case. Talk to Georg.
Talk to Gerda again.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
Alright, we gotta get out of here. It's gotta be something at the museum so that we can talk to Georg.
Neuschwanstein Museum?
No, at the Wagner Museum.
I know, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell it is. I thought I just went through them all.
Or it's just putting the lily in the water.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment. Wagner
Go
died
back
on
to
that
the lake.
sofa. That's kind of...
Can you tell me what to do before we go back?
At the lake, make sure Grace walks to the railing, then click on the water to get close up of the shore.
Of the shore?
There are a couple of hotspots here. Try clicking down near the bottom of the railing.
So where the
You
flower
want the
was shaded
hotspot
color
that gives you
on
the cloak.
railing
Yeah.
rather than at the. I see.
I don't know how the fuck we figured any of this out.
Clicking mindlessly.
Nearly 5.5 years ago. Yeah, it was March of 2019.
I'm learning to just.
Time is.
There you go.
A little bit.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Now. There you go. We did it.
I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do.
Yeah, so are we.
I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
Thanks, God.
St. Michael.
Yeah. Thanks, St. Michael. I was missing a pedal. Well done.
Face in the water. Cool. Do we recognize that creepy face?
This is Ludwig.
It's Ludwig.
Okay, you did it. Now go back to Gerda.
Gerda.
I think that should be the end of the chapter, right?
No.
Still stuff to do with the.
No, don't worry. Yeah, there is one more thing to do there. That's where we're going to end the chapter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're basically at the end, though.
Hi.
Yes.
I just had a phone call.
Alex can sometimes be a 70-year-old woman.
It was Frau Gelder at the post office. She said a fax.
Certainly feel like it.
Really? I wonder what
I mean,
it was.
It's a bacterial infection, so.
Chocolate! I love chocolate.
I don't have anything.
Tell those
You gotta-
ruffians to get off my yard.
Post office.
Yeah, you got to get the facts.
It's the 90s.
Nothing but the facts. People still use fucking facts. I don't fucking get it.
I actually really liked having a fax machine, I'm not gonna lie.
You know what's great?
Everybody kept asking me.
You want to have real fun? Scan something that's completely black, and then fax it to someone. Don't do it. Please.
When I went
It's
to
a real shitbag move.
Advocating for violence.
when I went to gymnastics camp, that was actually so like occasionally I would do collect calls home to say hi because I was.
1-800-CL at ATT.
Dial down the
No,
middle.
it was 1-800
Dial down the middle. He remembers.
I know that, but it was 1-800 collect because it was
I
the
know.
cheaper one. But that was the only way I could contact home. But they would always, every day, they would send a fax into the office, and the fax would get to me. And it was always like either my dad's classic duck picture, or like my mom would write a message. But yeah, fax was how my parents would
You
contact
did it,
me.
Kitty. Now read the facts.
Yep.
And then you gotta
Hey, man.
bring it.
What's happening, Lulu? Yeah.
Nibbly.
She is still mad at me.
Kayla has-
For 4 days.
No. What? Why did?
No, Kitty, no.
What?
That's the cutscenes, in case you want to watch the cutscenes.
God no.
Miss Nakamura.
Seems I've had a change of heart. Please keep on the street. It seems I've had a change of heart.
Yep.
AKA I've been like I've been leaned on by somebody powerful. Who is our Uber Grau? What power does he have?
The Uber Grau!
The Uber Grau.
11th June 1872. Louis has convinced
I don't think you actually
me
have to
to
read
think
this if you
matters
don't
through
want.
more thoroughly before I
I want
act.
to know what it says though.
Right.
So it shall
Okay.
be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty
After,
is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria.
obviously we're not going to
and must
continue
be
to
taken to
chapter
task.
5.
11th June 1870.
Katie, I'd like to show you an intro to another game
Oh no.
that I think you'd like.
3rd
That has
July
nothing to do with Gabriel Knight.
1872. The pain gets so bad I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain.
The horror.
He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul. 5th January 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh. Sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor.
That's not melodramatic at all, Sarah.
1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not. 30th August 1879.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I can read.
10th September 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom, O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed, my Judas, my devil. If I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt,
She was so excited to do a nice dramatic, yeah.
12th December 1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might.
She could have done a way better job.
When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? 10th June 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone. What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened. 2nd August 1882. The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope.
Oh, if only Joe
April
were here to hear that
1883.
opera was the
great
solution
friend
that saved
is
everybody.
dead. How unjust.
We're
that
a
he should
couple
be
chapters
taken
away from
me
that.
now. Where
I'm
is
sure
my
Joe will
chance
be
of
back.
salvation?
Yeah.
Why has God condemned me twice? 10th October 1885.
This is the
There
worst
must
chapter.
be made clear
Yeah.
funds for the
Well,
crystals.
by far.
Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What
I thought
must I
at
do?
least the
Must I sell one of
Neuschwanstein
my
puzzle was
beloved
in this chapter,
castles?
but it's not. That
Nope.
has to be at 6
Crystals
as well.
must be made.
Fuck me.
I grow daily less able
This
to
is the
control
part where
my
we
own
started to
will.
lose our minds
How
in this
long
game.
will I be able to resist the ultimate
5 is much
sin?
better than this.
And the
Way
music
better.
is worthless without the device.
And 6 is...
Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
Crystals!
Alright.
Go talk to, in the town donkey. Alright, Katie. Would you rather play a sci-fi
At
game
least I have the car key.
or a comedy?
Porque no las dos.
You can do both. Just what's next?
I don't know, because it depends. Like,
It's like a cartoon slapstick comedy. And the sci-fi is inspired by Steven Spielberg.
Oh, Alien?
I say
No.
the alien was not
No,
Steven
actually,
Spielberg.
I'll say something from outer space. I got there.
We had no calls with either of these games. Jackie played both of them.
Tell me what they're. Both good options.
One's called The Dig, sci-fi one,
Loved
and
it.
the other one's Sandmax's The Room.
Loved that one too.
We could just watch the intro to both too, and then you can decide based on that. Okay.
They were, as I say, both are great choices. I have to go to bed. Tomorrow's cleanup day. I have to sanitize again the entire room.
We're so close.
That I've already sanitized. By the way, by sanitized I mean I take all of the individual toys, lay them flat on the ground, and spray them all with bleach.
Why don't you just get the big UV?
No one is allowed to see it.
That'd be nice.
Just so happens that
No,
I
we
have a
wouldn't
copy
because
of the English translation
apparently
right
bleach
here.
is the better option.
Ooh.
Yeah, the money too, but like bleach is the better option. And tomorrow I have to bring the kids again, so
Read this
I'll be
one.
covered in bleach and might as well still want to hug me. I was trying to bleach everything yesterday before the orientation today, and I had bleach gloves on and like a spray bottle and everything, and I'm like, the floor is covered in bleach toys and all this stuff. Like I'm just trying to air dry everything. Miles would not stop trying to come up and grab onto my leg. Like, dude,
He's found
I've
it.
inhaled so much bleach alone, myself. I don't care if I hurt myself, but I can literally spray nothing while you're next to me.
Looked at this myself.
All the germs around me, inside me.
Here alone all day.
Yeah, right. Me, I'm dead. Inside.
My body regenerating.
Georg, you naughty guy.
Good night, guys. I have a big.
Man.
Knocked. Oh, the diary that she dismissed offhand the other time.
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
August 1882. We had a messenger tonight from the king. He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
There's one more.
Tap tap.
One game.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The package.
Kinda close, aren't they?
I mean, they're getting all hyped up on German opera mysteries.
We're gonna watch the intro video and then I'll save it.
Oh, he's back.
No, but he does sleep with the medallion on.
Listen, wouldn't you?
I mean, it does protect against evil, right? And he is werewolf hunting.
Oh, is that who we went
She
to?
sounds delightful. I'd love to meet her.
Oh, she's a hoot, all right.
Like,
Just
I'm
pretend
sorry.
you don't have a
Get up
penis
and-
around
that's
and
the
you'll be
first thing you
fine.
think of? Yeah. Definitely.
There's more need to rip them off.
Now I'm really intrigued.
This one time, I'd gone off to this, well, party, you might say. And it was getting a bit hairy. Well, Gracie... Oh.
Better. Come here, Kleiner. Beta does not speak English, but then she has her own methods of communication.
I should leave you two kids alone.
Oh, don't be silly.
You do not speak.
Gabriel Knight, you dog.
Friedrich, I can't just take your date.
Why not? I didn't expect her tonight. And for some reason, I don't find myself in that mood. Besides, from what you've told me, you live like a monk down south at that castle. Your body needs some attention. Detta. Zeige ihm sein Schlafzimmer.
This isn't Phantasmagoria.
No questions asked, just bye.
With that shitty sax playing. Don't take the medallion off, though. just letting you know.
Yeah, letting you know, I leave the medallion on.
Might get a little clunky.
That's how for sure you know that he's not on top, because she'd be bruised.
Oh, absolutely. That's swinging around.
Yeah. There's no way.
Yeah, so I like how you're like, oh, there's no woman. It's like, oh, well, there was a woman, but she left. She took...
And now replaced with.
Yeah, and.
Does the medallion ward off, like, gonorrhea?
Magical
Unless it's
gonorrhea,
evil
maybe.
gonorrhea.
Yeah, evil gonorrhea.
What constitutes evil gonorrhea compared to regular?
What is going on right now?
Oh, he's rubbing his ear a little bit.
Luscious locks.
Caressing his hair.
He'd make a fine wolf.
Such a luscious.
I want to see his beast within. He sells real estate now.
Oh, does he?
Who?
Gabriel
The
Knight.
actor.
Still real estate.
Got a great signature.
Gotta have the jacket on at all times. Because we need to film him in the jacket at all times.
Right, big jacket.
Alright. Go. Fuck.
Save.
I don't think I can save here. Yeah. Just go to Marienplatz. Just save them in town. Alright, I got it.
All right, kitty. You're over the hump.
You can keep that on though. Yeah, show the intros. Show quickly.
I just have to get out of the direct line of fire of your laptop.
Why is this the first day where it bothers you?
Oh no, it's always bothering. Just 80 degrees out. 84. Oh.
No, it's already on stream. Look at this shit.
Friends?
Friends? We've only gone out together 3 times, and already you're telling me you just want to be friends?
Sorry, 4 fingers. First thing I
You never
noticed.
gave me a chance, and for that, you'll fry like a pork sausage.
It's not that I don't like you, it's just that, well, you're too nice a guy, I guess. I think I'd rather go out with someone more unpredictable.
Hello. This doesn't look like the Lincoln Tunnel, Sam. Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage situation, Max. Ooh, does this mean we get to kick some puffy white mad scientist butt? Can't think of a reason not to.
You'll be of no use, freelance police. With the flip of a lever, my ungrateful lunch date will be reduced to a half cup of disoriented atomic matter.
I wish he was a real doctor.
Shall I confront, subdue, and pummel the suspected perpetrator, Sam? Sick him up, little buddy. Ooh! Ow! Hey, nice one. Yikes! Huh? He's not a real guy, Sam. Can I keep his head for a souvenir? Why do you suppose it's ticking? That's no head, Max. It's one damned ugly time bomb. Let's leave this criminal cesspool pronto. Good idea, Sam. Maybe we can ditch the head somewhere while the credits are running. Mind if I drive? Not if you don't mind me clawing at the dash and shrieking like a cheerleader. Sam, is pronto a real word?
Goodbye, Sam and Max. I'll never forget all you've done here today.
Illuminati Local 421.
Steve Purcell still had a, even though he got laid off from Pixar, he still had a voice role in Inside Out too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Still gotta see that.
He was the co-director of Brave. He's the guy who made this game effectively. Big difference 20 years makes.
I like that one of him beating the clown with the
Oh yeah, I love
cigarette.
it.
Clawing at the dashboard, screaming like a cheerleader.
That should be our club name and the other D&D campaign. The Local Illuminati.
Well, we got a week to think about it. That was my aim call. 1-800-STAR. Oh yeah, Sam's banjo.
Skull drum.
If the Ewoks could do it, you know. What, you thought those helmets were empty?
Well, that was a pleasantly understated credit sequence. I enjoyed the cheesy retro ambiance. What the hell are you talking about, Max? Sam, either termites are burrowing through my skull, or one of us is ticking. Oops, oh yeah. Max, where should I put this so it doesn't hurt anyone we know or care about? Out the window, Sam. There's nothing but strangers out there. I hope there was nobody on that bus. Nobody we know, at least. Hello? Yes? 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 No. Really? Well, the same to you, Mac. Another confused census taker? Actually, it was the commissioner with another idiotic and baffling assignment. Does it involve wanton destruction? We can only hope. Due to the arbitrarily sensitive nature of the mission, we'll be meeting a bonded city courier out on the street. Ooh, smells like a fiercely thickening plot.
So, that's one option. And fun fact, there's a... I think it's... I can't remember how to do it. Where am I? There should be a way to get into noir mode, but I don't remember. Anyway. That's one. Ooh.
Charles, you in the office tomorrow?
Yes.
What about Friday?
I don't know if I can help it, but I could be in the office if I need to.
I'm not intending to be there Friday.
I have more meetings on Friday than I have other. But I'll be in the office tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain. Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do. What the heck is that?
Not just on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Get on in here, Pete. We got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
The dick.
Probably go for the.
I will
This is
tell
my
you,
guess.
this game fucking rules. And none of it is communicated via long books written in German.
Why, thank you. So kind.
Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
See?
I believe that was 3.
God damn it, Alex! I was about to say 1, 2, ignition 4, 5.
This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for. But as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks.
You recognize the
Let me
voice.
introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges.
During the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That
What?
may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist. While it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages, is this just coincidence?
I'm not sure where all this is linking up. How did a reporter get put in charge of putting nuclear charges?
The best and brightest on the mission.
Resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be bright, I just have to be careful. The other two crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly one chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
I don't know if you saw it, but it's that dialogue by Orson Scott Card, who
Yeah.
wrote.
Like a fucking shitload of things.
Yeah, but primarily, what is he most known for?
Yeah,
Ender's Game.
Ender's Game.
Ender's Game.
Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
That is the voice of Robert Patrick, who played the T-1000 in Terminator 2.
Welcome to the wonderful world of space.
And the voice of the other guy is Steve Bloom. So Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop and like
Oh, he's the one who plays Brink?
yeah.
I forgot about that. That's usually where Seraph chimes in.
Yeah, Seraph is usually the one who's like, is that Steve Bloom? Yes. It's always Steve Bloom.
Professor once told me astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
There you
There
go.
you go.
I agree. After Gabriel Knight, I think that's the way we want to go.
Yeah.
And you could also go with the slapstick. which
Yeah,
is-
the slapstick is a good reprieve, but I think like a super well written and interesting.
That's fine too.
Space
That's
romp.
the dig is the one I was assuming.
Yeah, I'm not generally like a slapstick kind of enjoyer. Personally. Doesn't entertain me
Alright.
generally.
Too silly.
Kind of go like,
Oh. Alright. We'll keep you with the serious games.
None of this silly game.
it depends on the game.
I got nothing else.
Parents bought her a Bluey.
Parents watching her tomorrow too.
Yeah, basically she's gonna be with my parents all the way through Friday after work. And then we pick her up.
Nice.
We're gonna go do an escape room tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have to find one still. Trying to get one after work is.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Idaho. Maybe we do this in less than 9 months next time.
Yeah,
that's
let's
the
do
idea.
that. Especially since now Wednesday nights are maybe going to be once monthly D&D.
Yes.
We have to have something else to do the other Wednesday nights.
Exactly.
Throw in there.
So we can do like every other week Gabriel Knight, and every other week we can do board games versus
Yeah.
D&D.
Yeah, we can get it all in now. We can actually schedule things.
Wow.
Holy shit. And movies too. We gotta do that.
Yeah, we can mix them.
It's all in there. But it won't be 9 months again. That's the That's the promise. This is the longest gap, too, because even when you were in Chicago, you were back more to play stuff. That's okay. Alright, cutting it.